Warning: the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey everybody, welcome back. That's right, we're here, back at it again. And I haven't done one of these in about 4 months. I'm a little rusty, so I'm gonna try to figure this thing out, and hopefully we'll have a fun time. I got some fun guests joining us this evening, and of course there'll be some great people, hopefully in the chat. We're going to have some fun asking some fun questions and just having a good old time. I got some giveaways as usual, just like we normally do. Hopefully give a few things back to people. Got some sodas and some pops on the pop stack, and hopefully that'll be lots of fun. We'll talk a little bit about some pops. We got some potentially a box to open and all kinds of good stuff. All right, so what we're going to do first, before we do any of that, we're going to introduce our first guest all the way from New York City. That's right, New York City, JKL Awesome.
What's up, peeps? How we doing today? Oh, wait. Oh, there you guys go. What's up, peeps? It's been so long.
I thought I was rusty. Look at you. We're over here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the cameras just, oh, my goodness. It's so good to be back.
Hey, it's good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a long time, or any of the gang in a long time, so it's nice. It's been real nice.
Yeah.
So what's been going on? You bought any fun Star Wars stuff lately, or what?
The last Star Wars thing I bought was I got the Range Trooper from. I happen to have them sitting here. This is from what is this from Solo, which I didn't have. So I'm only missing the robot from Solo in my Solo set right now, and I got Ray, the Virtual FunCon, whatever. What con is this? 2021 New York Comic Con, not New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con. I have the shared one of this, but now I got the actual con sticker.
Okay, where'd you get that one from? Did you have to get
Hypnotronic? Not Hypnotronic. Oh my goodness, I go to so many comic shops in the city. Pop Fuzz. If you guys watch Pop Fun to Play, that channel,
I do.
Yeah,
he's got all kinds of stuff. He was trying to sell some huge collection last time I was watching when he was up there.
I just got and I copped Data from the Goonies.
That's cool.
That was just a throw in. I was like, let me grab that, and I actually got another Star Wars one. I just got that one today. I bought off whatnot, the escape pod landing scene from Star Wars.
Cool.
C-3PO and R2 come out the pod.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's cool. Yeah, speaking of the Goonies, I was at GalaxyCon Saturday at Richmond, and it's a small convention for most people that might not know, but it was so busy. Oh my God, I went last year, and there was probably a third of the people from last year. There was 3 times as many people. This one. It was crazy. I mean, you were literally walking over people. I walked over people in a wheelchair and was walking around people. It was just, it was too much. And so I was planning on getting a couple autographs, and one of the autographs I was going to get was Corey Feldman, which is Mouth from but I didn't have a mouth pop. You know what I mean? So it's interesting because when they made the new Goonies pops like a couple years ago, Mouth wasn't one of them. They had every main character but Mouth.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's not on there.
Yeah, he's not on there. Now the original Goonies from I don't know 5-6 years ago they made some, and Mouth was there, but he's a lot more expensive. So that was unfortunate. And then of course the line, you should have seen the line. It was down around the corner for his booth. So that was unfortunate. It was that one, and John Cleese was the other one that I was trying to get.
Oh,
And
John Cleese is cool.
yeah, he was good. I went to a panel and I got some video footage and stuff like that. I got to post a video of my interactions, and you'll see me bumping into people basically the whole time, 'cause that's all it
Like,
was.
oh, sorry.
It was
sorry.
well, I have like a Insta 360, so it's on my chest, and it's literally me bouncing into people like a ping pong ball. So it's just like, I don't know, but it was interesting. My brother went, and we got a couple pictures. I got a picture of myself with some Star Wars people, and me
Mhm.
put my fingers up over the Emperor's head. That was fun.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
yeah, yeah.
Posted
I
that.
sent that
Yeah.
one to you. So
Nice.
anyway, so hopefully that'll be a cool one. But yeah, and I was going to invite somebody else on that was at, but he's going to C2E2. So it sounds like there's a lot of conventions going right now. So I think that's great. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
but yeah, that's all I got. I
That's
got
it.
other stuff, but nothing's close to me. I don't feel like jumping up and running.
I understand. I was just generally asking. I assumed it was whatever it was. It would be Star Wars related. And I did, for people that haven't seen the box that I gave JKL, I gave him a Star Wars pop. I actually got that one from the Mandalorian box, like the one from
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah, the GameStop one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah,
definitely
this
didn't
is
have
cool,
that.
but I was like, I know somebody will appreciate it a lot more than I would. So
Yeah, I didn't pick up any of the GameStop boxes because I just know they're going to be on sale soon. And
Oh yeah.
I went to 2 GameStops last week
Mhm.
or the week of my birthday, and both of them had like 10 boxes a piece on the shelves. I'm
Yep.
like, they'll be on sale soon. I'm just gonna wait it out.
The one I went to didn't have that many, but they had 5, but they still had some Deadpool boxes. I was like, that
Yeah, they
blows
still
my
got
mind.
those. Yep.
But they at the one I went to, they hadn't marked them down. If they were marked down, I might have considered getting them. I was like, no, I'm not going to pay full price for that. So
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on it, and I'm looking on the website too. I haven't checked in a couple of days, but I got to keep my eye on the website for when they go on sale because they're gonna mark them down soon.
oh yeah, they got to get rid of them. They can't just
Yeah.
let them sit around and stuff like that. So
So
anyway,
I'm waiting.
wait it out. They'll be on sale soon enough.
Yeah, patience.
So yeah, patience. Is
Jedi.
right there. Did you go for any of the WonderCon pops this?
No, I didn't. WonderCon, I wasn't even home. I was in Albany with Kay,
Mhm.
and that Saturday, I don't know if you guys saw. Some of you guys may have on Instagram. I posted a little clip of Kay firing a weapon for the first time. So teaching her how to shoot. But
this
yeah,
wasn't in public, into a crowd. or
no,
anything like that.
it's a public place, but she wasn't
Right.
shooting at people. But yeah, I didn't pay any attention to WonderCon. It's like with Funko now, I don't have the same FOMO that I had before, and
Right.
that same desire to like, oh my god, let me grab this before it goes away. Because a lot of the pops that I passed up, I've
Mhm.
been able to get. I mean, very few of them go up into a price range where it's like, okay, I'm probably never gonna own it. And the
Right.
thing is, since I'm going after Star Wars, I keep saying there's so much Star Wars that I'll always be able to collect because they're gonna keep making new ones, and there's a bunch that I don't have that are within my price range. So I don't
Right.
have that issue. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll get it if I get it. If not,
Well,
whatever.
I didn't get any either. I was planning on looking at this one and that one, and I just I've been busy working on a bunch of other things, and a lot of grumbling that I've seen. Plenty of
Mhm.
grumbling in the community about this one is not exclusive, and they claim it's exclusive, and all these
Mhm.
conspiracy theories,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's just like it's too much drama for me. I don't understand all of it. So I mean, if
Yep.
you want it to pop, then get the pop. If you don't want it, then just kind of move
Yeah.
on. So
And my
anyway.
and my thing is with Funko, a lot of people are complaining, and the company's gonna die, and all this, that, the other thing. What I like about what Funko's doing right now, even though it's kind of a negative, is that they're making the product to a point where people are becoming disinterested, and when people start to become disinterested, the pops aren't going to sell as well, and if they don't sell as well, the flippers, and I'm not talking about people who collect and might resell or whatever. I'm
Mhm.
talking about just the people who are in it for the money. They're
Right,
going to
right.
start to weed out, and then it
Mhm.
makes it easier for collectors like us to get our hands on the product. So now the people that are just into Funko for the money, a lot of them are just going to start to bow out. It's like, all right, it's not going to be profitable for them anymore. So it makes it easier for us to get what we want. So
Right.
that's
Yeah,
probably
absolutely.
the silver lining. And you know me, I'm always trying to find a silver lining.
It's hard to find sometimes. It's in there real deep. But yeah, it was Yeah, there were some things in there that I was sort of looking at, but I was like, nothing I can't live without.
Yeah, that's how.
And then and people are chasing stickers a bit, and
Mhm.
I don't know. I did a lot of that when I first started collecting Funko. I did a lot more of that type of stuff. My collection has got so much stuff in it. I got some pops I need to sell at some point, and I don't have
Mhm.
any place for it. So I kind of got to a point where just like I'm a lot more selective than I used to be. I would just
Yeah.
buy mystery boxes, and I still have pops from mystery boxes that I'd be happy to sell or give to somebody, etc. But
Mhm.
so I need to clear out some stuff before I can add some more stuff. So at least
Yeah.
that's what my wife tells me. So she said either clear the stuff out or clear yourself out. So I need to clear some.
And then you thought about it for about 4 hours and said, okay.
So I've been opening a lot of sodas recently because I still have lots of sodas and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm doing a lot more of that than I have in the past. So and people
Awesome,
seem to
awesome.
enjoy the soda videos that I do. So I try to stick with those, etc. But I do have a mystery box I'm gonna be opening soon. So I understand you have a box. Before we do that, let's do shout
Yeah.
outs to see how people are
Yes,
doing.
let's shout out the chat.
All right, let's take a let me pull up my real quick. I'm trying to get myself back into doing this thing. All right, let's see.
Yeah, we've had a lot of comments since we started.
I know.
Hope we,
Let me go.
hope we don't miss
I'll catch
anyone.
up. Yeah, yeah. I'll catch up. Hold on. Al.
That's how we do it, baby.
There we are. All
We ain't
right.
been
Let's see.
gone long enough.
Yeah.
You got
All right. Let me see if I can pull up the comments. I'll try not to miss anyone. I'm gonna go back to the beginning here real quick. All right. We'll move through them here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Come on. Jesus. So there are a lot of comments. People are just off the hook
Yeah.
today. All right. Pop to Heat. Oh, he was here for a while. That's great. Hopefully he might get a chance to join us. I don't know if he will or not. I know it's late
Is he
there
here?
for him.
I didn't see his comment. Where's
He was
Pop?
one of the first ones. He put some little fire emojis back at 5:30. So there's
Oh, that
that.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So we'll see. Pops Mafia is here. Good to see you, buddy. Collector's Conquest.
Mafia, what's up?
Mike Buskirk is here.
What's up, Mike?
All right. 24 Anthony Moe is here.
What's up?
All right. Chase is here, of course. So good to see you,
Hey,
Chase.
Tails, baby.
Let's see. JKL, of course, is here. We see him. HCF Paranormal. How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you.
HCF, what's going on, bro? Good to see you
All
here.
right. Yeah, he's been messaging me back and forth. He's apparently trying to get into an apartment. So good luck to him. Hopefully he's able to make that happen
Yes,
for
yes.
himself. All right. Zach Bonifer's here. Good to
What's
see you,
up,
Zach. Sarah Aldridge is here. Awesome.
Sarah's here.
All right. Crazy Scottish pop collectors here.
What's up,
Scotty's
Kevin?
in. Good job,
Kevin.
Scotty. All right. Good dude.
Yeah, check out Kevin's
right.
videos. He's been getting some fire stuff, man.
He definitely has. He definitely he gets some stuff. He gets some cool stuff for sure. Let's see. Who did I miss? Okay. Tat79 is here. Good to
What's
see
up,
you, buddy.
Pat?
All right. Essie Mom is here.
Essie Mom,
right.
how we doing?
Okay, let's see who I'm at. Nadia's here. Nadia, how are you doing?
I went live with Nadia on Instagram. I
Oh
finally sent her
I
her
saw
box.
that. I saw that. That was
Finally
cool.
sent her box. What, like a year and a half? Finally sent it.
But the pops have gone up in value since then, or whatever you sent, I'm sure has gone up. So it's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Umpty Scratch is here. Good to see
What's up,
Umpty Scratch. I'm going to be in a sticker. There was a sticker swap that they did. I think it was 31 channels that kind of did some things. So that was a fun thing. So hopefully I'll get a chance to open my box soon enough and get that posted. So
awesome.
Yeah, some good stuff. All right. Let's see who have I missed. Did I get everybody?
Going down.
Keep going. Scroll.
Yeah, I think.
Did I miss anybody?
Funko PDX, what's up, bro?
Funko PDX, how you doing, buddy?
Thanks
for seeing you.
Congrats on that stuff you got. I can't wait to see that video. Oh man,
what did you get?
You got some stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, okay. Fine. Be that way.
Video.
this is meant to spoil. Where do we do spoilers here? I need to get one of them spoiler things.
I know, right? Spoilers. Spoilers.
All right.
DPJ, happy Wednesday, my dude. I know it's Thursday. I know.
Why'd you say Wednesday then? Is it inside type of thing I don't know anything about? Or
he used to come on Hot Topics, and that's what he always said.
Oh, happy Wednesday. Well, it's Wednesday somewhere. It's
Yes,
just nowhere on planet Earth.
Wednesday
You know what I'm
somewhere.
saying?
I don't think
Nowhere
that's
on
how it
planet Earth.
works.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, I think it might be Wednesday somewhere already. So yeah, I think
Is it?
Australia might
I'm
be.
not too sure. If it is, it's barely Wednesday. Let's
Isn't
put it that way.
Australia like 8 hours ahead of
I thought
us?
they were ahead of us, not behind us, right? They're ahead
Yeah,
of us.
they're ahead
They're,
of us.
yeah,
So, oh
it's
no, yeah, it would
Friday.
be Friday for them. Sorry.
Today's
Okay,
their
never
oh
mind.
brother.
Sorry.
If we start the world starts spinning the other direction, we're in big trouble. That's all I can say. Really big trouble. Let's see.
Mr. Funko Fox, what's going on?
All right, Funko Fox, good seeing you. Mr. Holly English is here.
Mr. Holly English, what up, though?
All
What
right.
up, though?
They just
And I
keep
think
rolling
that's
in,
it.
rolling in, rolling in.
James
I think I get it.
Bollinger. James Bollinger's here.
Oh, good seeing you, James.
Real OG, aka Bees poppin'. What's going on?
All right. We're just there. People are just piling in here. Awesome. That's really great.
I think that's it.
I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. We'll try to keep our eye on it for the future as well. So
Yes,
what we're going
absolutely,
to do now is we've got a box. I guess JKL's got a box he wants to open. But where is it from? Where is this box?
This box is actually from Mr. Holly English.
Oh,
What up, though? No intro, no outro.
Was it a box swap, or he's just trying to be a nice person and get into heaven? What's going on here?
Yeah, I think he's trying to be nice and get into heaven.
I see.
I believe this was a birthday box. He's hit me up a while ago before my birthday.
It's your birthday?
My birthday was the 18th, March 18th.
Well, it's too late. You got to wait till next year now. I mean, you close it back up.
No, that's not how that works. But he said he was going to send me something. And that was a while ago. I don't even remember when. And then he hit me and was like, "What's your address again?" I sent him my address. He's like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be sending this." I was like, "Don't worry about it, bro. If you're sending me a gift or just some appreciation, love."
I mean, how snarky can you be for someone sending you a gift? I want it now. You better send it, buddy, or else.
Exactly. So I was like, it's not necessary, but I always appreciate if
That's
somebody
always
wants to send
getting
something.
gifts is necessary.
He says,
okay? That's what I told Mom and my wife.
All right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could read this. Okay, well, not that I could read.
Was it not in English?
Make sure I can read it on camera because it might have said something that wasn't camera
appropriate. Did you get a lot of inappropriate messages? That's great.
If I'm opening a box from you, probably.
You know that's inappropriate. You might as well just.
He actually dated it. It's dated March 15th. So there you go.
Hey, there you go.
That's to show you how long I've been sitting on this box.
Mm-hmm. That's not that long for you.
No, it's not.
Nope.
He said, "What up, though, JKL? I'm writing this letter and watching your video of your soda trade with Barbarian. Appropriate that I'm opening it today on the show, and I can't focus because of all the awesomeness. Yeah, it was awesome. Jesus,
it was.
Barbarian.
Good job, Barbarian.
He threw so much. Oh, Jesus. So much awesomeness going on. I apologize for delay getting these pops to you. Happy birthday. You deserve awesome things. No outro. I'm out." He put on the back, no outro. Awesome. I don't know if I deserve anything, but I appreciate.
You probably don't. I'm sure you've done something not to deserve.
I probably don't. So it feels like just 2 pops. So I'm pulling out.
Okay.
Is that it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, Parks and Rec. Nice. He got the Andy.
Who is
the cast? Yeah, I stopped collecting Parks and Rec, but I listen. I'm not gonna cry about it. I love Parks and Rec.
It's got a cool sticker. That's the what is it?
What is that? The Go something store.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I got a couple from that one.
So this is definitely a keeper because I don't have any pops with that sticker. So
you don't?
We're just talking about stickers, right? I'm not a sticker snob, but if I get a pop,
but there's some cool stickers out there. I have one. It's Michael Scarn. That's from The Office.
Yes, I wanted that.
And that's to go. It's one of that from that one too.
Yeah, I stopped collecting Office pops too, but
it's just Star Wars now. Is that pretty much it, or was that what we're talking?
Well, the main thing, I'll collect more Office pops if it's a character they haven't made yet. Yeah. But if they keep redoing the same characters, it's like, all right, I can't keep just getting the same characters. All right, this one is bam. Oh, the Frog Lady. I actually don't have the Frog Lady.
What is it? The Frog Lady? What is she?
The Mandalorian.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. It's hard to see.
I don't have this one. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Frog Lady.
So I appreciate that. I actually don't have this one. So
Shocking.
I think from The Mandalorian, this is the only one I didn't have.
Hmm.
And that's
There
because she
you
was
go.
a specialty one. I can't remember what store she was from. Might have been Target. Excuse me. Might have been Target
There's
exclusive.
no
I don't know.
sticker on there. Why would it be? Shouldn't there be a sticker?
No, it has special edition one.
Oh,
So that
I
means
got you.
this is the international
Oh, the
version.
international. I got you.
But yeah. Oh man, thank you. I appreciate that. Mr.
No, well, that was
Holly
good. Yeah,
English.
the good stuff. Good stuff.
Awesome,
He didn't
awesome.
deserve it. He really didn't.
And it's
Let's be
stuff I
honest.
don't
I mean, come on.
have, so that makes it even better.
It's hard to buy for a like real Funko collectors. Got a lot of pops.
Mhm.
It's just like really. I mean, what are you going to get somebody? I thought for sure you would have had the pop that I sent. So I was like, well, give it a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. That's why, like, I was talking to my sister, my younger sister, guys. I have a younger sister.
Well, she
And
couldn't be too much older. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, she'd be in a nursing home or something like that. So,
oh my god, listen, I have two older sisters that would not appreciate that
ooh,
remark.
ouch,
Okay?
burn.
But she got to come over and see the collection, and she's like, I was wondering what you had, and if I could buy you something or whatever. I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, for anybody that collects a certain thing and you want to buy them something in that realm of what they collect, just give
Mhm.
them a gift certificate or something like that. Don't bother
True.
trying, because you're gonna end up getting me something I have, and while I'll
Right.
appreciate it, it's like, okay, I have it. So
Right.
you know,
Well,
yeah.
I've had that before. People have given me some things that the collections I already have, and I have it.
Uh-huh.
So what I try to do, I don't know if people appreciate this, and I'll keep the one that they gave me, and the other one I
Yeah, they
purchased.
gave away the other
Now,
one.
whether or not they understand there's a difference there, but that's all I can really do. I
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
do the
keep
same.
two of
I do the
something.
same. Yeah.
So,
And Nadia did the same thing, because the pop I gave her, she had, but she said she's
no.
going to keep that one and give the other one to her sister. So I was like, all right,
Okay,
there you
that's
go.
good.
That's
There you
that's
go.
a way to appreciate and still pay it forward. So
That's right.
I personally, if I give you something that you either already have or don't want, and you want to sell it or whatever, I personally don't feel hurt by it, because it's like, hey, it's yours. Do what you want with it.
Yeah.
So
Well, you kind of. I mean, I usually feel bad that maybe I should have thought enough to do. But again, it's so hard to figure things out. That's why when I wanted to do this thing about finding out what other people had and like
mhm,
sharing people's collections, so you can kind of like I could
mhm.
go through and say, oh, I could say, does
Yeah,
JKL
pay me
have
this
this
one.
thing,
Yeah.
right? And you can do that with Hobby DB, but I don't have my stuff in Hobby DB. I wish I had,
Oh,
because Funko app is going nuts. I don't know what's going on with that damn Funko app, but I looked in there the other day to add some things. None of my pops are in there, all
mine is
gone.
gone too. Mine is
And
gone when
now
they
it's
did the
showing the
update.
dollar amount in there and showing the number, but you
Mhm.
don't see a single pop in there, at least on mine. So I know that the collection's not missing. It's just they're not showing up and I can't add anything. I don't understand what's going
My collection's gone totally off of the Funko
on.
app
So they
once
don't
they
even have
did
the
that
dollar
update.
amount in there at all? Yeah,
Nope.
mine still has the dollar amount and the
My
number. It's just nothing in there.
my
So
wish list is still there,
uh,
but my actual collection is gone. And then when I actually try to add a pop to my collection, like try to re-add, it switches to my account page, which I
oh,
was like, all right, maybe I have to do, because some people will, like, change your password or
right,
whatever
right,
and go. I did all that, same thing. So it's just not working. So I'm
yeah,
probably gonna put all my stuff on HobbyDB, which
right.
is upsetting because I have like 700 pops.
Well, you got a lot of free time. The good thing is you have a lot of free time, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and you
yeah.
got
I have
kids.
tons
I
of
mean,
free
why else
time.
did you have kids other than to get them to do things you don't want to do?
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
that
why,
was great when they lived with me, but I don't
that's
have
it.
that
When they come and visit, just say, "Hey, we got a fun project. We're going to play a
anymore.
fun
Yeah, yeah, I
game.
got this.
You're going to take this phone and start reading barcodes, and I'm going to take a nap. That's our game. How's that sound?"
I tried that the last time she was here, because I went through a bunch of the bins and stuff I had in the closet. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, come check out all this cool stuff," and she was not interested. She's like,
But
"Okay, Dad, this is great for you." Like, I'm trying to explain to her, I'm like, "You don't remember the little key thing from Goonies?" She's like, "Dad, I saw Goonies once. I barely remember Goonies."
she doesn't remember Goonies. Come on, what are you doing as a
Oh
parent? Come on,
God.
that's one of my favorite
Listen, I
movies.
can't control what she remembers. She's seen it, okay?
Well, she was messing with her phone. I mean, you see it. I like when I see something, I kind of remember whether it's. I remember all the details. I don't know, but you hopefully remember
Right, that's what
something.
I'm saying. She don't remember the little detail of the skull thingy, like she, but to me, it was like, oh, this is cool. But I've been posting some of that stuff on Instagram. So if you guys been following, you'll see.
Very
You'll
cool.
see some stuff.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is I have some things. I guess I'll start with a giveaway, and then I got some questions, and we'll have some fun stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the pop stack up there, and let you just take a look to see what it is, and then we're gonna do hashtag, and we'll see where we're at. But let me go ahead and pull it up first to just see what I've got going on here. Let's see, got a bunch of sodas, got a lot of. Let me see what we got here. Hopefully the people. So.
He's breaking up, guys.
We got.
He's breaking up, guys. Are you back?
Who is me?
There you go. Yeah, you were kind of freezing and breaking up a little.
Oh, whoops! I hope it doesn't do that. I was having problems there for a while at the end of last year. So.
Yeah, don't go away.
All right, there's our pop stack, so you can get a chance to see what.
Let's see.
It sure is. Got a lot of new sodas up there. Got some a few new pops, mostly sodas. If you see something you're interested in, just let me know. So I'll put it up again afterwards. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do our hashtag. So go ahead. First person to put a hashtag in is going to be our hashtag we're going to use for our giveaway.
Close it back up there. Hey, you got to turn the music down some. It's kind of loud.
I didn't turn it on. Chase is messing with me.
Oh, okay. Turn it down.
Producer.
Right around 19. That's a nice level. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
And thank you for everybody in the chat who was commenting that Frog Lady is a Walgreens exclusive. Thank you. I saw it.
Oh, it was a Walgreens exclusive. Yeah. I have some Walgreens pops, but they're hard to get around here because they just don't hold up very well. They're kind of rough at my Walgreens. So.
Yeah, the one that was closest to me closed. So the next closest one, they don't get a lot of pops, and when they do, they're typically beat up. So I don't even bother going. It's like if I walk into a Walgreens, a random Walgreens, to find something cool, then all right. If not, I don't even bother.
All right, looks like we got a couple hashtags in. Let's see which is the first one.
The first one was "We Are Back." I think that was it.
We are back. Okay, so it looks like that's our hashtag. So hashtag we are back. Okay. So all one word, no spaces, nothing like that. So go ahead and start typing that hashtag in there, and then we'll do some of our game back and forth, and then we'll go ahead and pull it. Okay. Hopefully it'll be something on there that people will be into, and I'll go ahead and make sure to get it out. All right. So I was going to do would you rather or this or that. I looked through the things. I feel like I've done them all. Okay, so so I found some other ones that are just asking funny questions. So I just thought we would go ahead and try to do that. Okay.
I think that's worse.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay, so question number 1. What is your favorite smell and what is your least favorite smell?
Oh, okay. That's a cool one. Whenever someone asks my favorite smell, I typically say vanilla because that's always the first thing that comes to mind. Like I love the smell of vanilla. Like when I was younger and my aunt that I lived with, when she would bake, I would always get the vanilla extract and just smell it because oh my god, it smells so good. Don't drink it though. It's so bad. But
drink it. What are you doing?
Because it's vanilla, So
you're talking about pure extract?
Yeah, the extract,
brother.
right. Mm-hmm. So it smells good, but yeah, you drink that stuff, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. But
it never occurred to me. It never occurred to me.
It probably didn't occur to you when you was a kid, but when you become an adult, you know those things.
I tried that chocolate that Mom was making when she was like, "Oh, that's baker's chocolate." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You don't want that," and I tried. Then I learned that wasn't a smell situation, but it was a very bad taste situation.
Yes, that's another one where it smells great but tastes disgusting. And my least favorite, there's so many least favorite smells, but I can tell you as a man that works for transit.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What I smell on a daily basis. My least favorite smell, and I hope you guys never have to smell this because it's really not a good smell. It's not regular urine. It's not regular fecal matter. It's a person that hasn't washed or changed their clothes in who knows how long, that is the worst smell ever. It trumps every other smell I've ever smelled. Like, it lingers in your nostrils. Like, the first time you hit that, you're like, oh my god, and it's in you. It's in, and you can't get rid of it. It takes forever just to. Trust me, you don't want.
So you smell that every day on the train? You say every day?
Not every day, but when it happens, it's just. And the worst part is you feel bad for the people because these are people, but some of them, this is how they choose to live. It's not like people, because they have services here that'll come to them and be like, listen, you want to go somewhere and shower and have a room and get something to eat, and they'll refuse. They'd rather be out on the street. So it's not like, oh well, we should help them. Like, some of them want to be out there, and that smell.
Oh brother.
So
all right, well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't.
Sorry, I did.
It doesn't sound very pleasant. I'm gonna say my least favorite is the inside of Ozzy Osbourne's belly button. Now, I haven't smelled it before, but I'm imagining that it smells like an ashtray and urine and maybe a little bit of Englishness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means, but anyway, so I'm gonna say that. And then for me, the best smell would be the outside of Ozzy Osbourne's belly button, because once you smell the inside, you can't breathe and you just can't wait for fresh air. So I'm going to say that. How does that sound? Sound good? Okay, great.
I need a minute.
Again, I haven't smelled these things, but I have a good imagination. I have one of these imaginations of smells. So,
freaking barbarian. Oh, I missed this. Go ahead. Next.
Next. All right. Have you ever gone a day without wearing underwear? A day?
Yes.
A whole day?
Yes. I've gone multiple days without wearing underwear.
This is a true confession situation. I was just asking for a story. You're giving me a full thing.
It's not even a confession. If you guys have paid attention to the live streams that we did for the past couple of years, I think I've mentioned multiple times one of the benefits of living alone is just being able to walk around bucket naked.
So not only are you not wearing underwear, you're not wearing pants to go along with it.
No. If I'm home by myself...
Can I ask you a question? If we pan down, would today be that day? That's all?
No, I'm wearing shorts now.
Okay, great.
But not underwear. Hey.
And it's invigorating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I don't do that too often for me. I try to avoid it in whatever ways I can. But because, I need structure in my life. And whenever I feel like, whenever I'm in a situation where I'm not wearing underwear, I feel like a different person. I feel a little too free. You know what I mean? It's a little too much freedom going on. I can't have it. You know what I mean? I need a lot more structure in my life. So everything needs to be neatly in its place. So, yeah, laundry day, for example. I remember one time I went to the laundromat and I wanted to make sure I washed everything. Mm-hmm. So I took my underwear off at the laundromat to get it into the wash. And I had to do it without taking my pants off because there were other people there. That was, it was like, have you ever heard of, those puzzles where there's links and you're trying to move things around? It was the same thing as that. Like, how do I get my leg out through this and down through that without exposing this? Yeah, it was tricky, but it's a good thing that didn't have cell phones back then, because I think for sure I would have had on the internet
a
somewhere.
problem.
So, yeah.
There was actually an episode of Mr. Bean where he did that, where he went to the beach, and there was a guy sitting in the chair at the beach, and he had to put his shorts on, his beach trunks on, without taking his pants off, because he didn't want to take the pants off in front of the guy. So he went through this whole routine, and he did it. And then the guy got up and took out his walking stick and walked.
Yeah. I think I've seen that one. He was blind. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that was one of the best moments of Mr. Bean ever. It was hilarious. I loved it.
All right.
But also, just to reiterate with that question, when I'm home, I go underwear free a lot, but out in public, I'm always wearing underwear. So if I ever meet any of you guys out in public, you don't have to worry. I got on underwear. Super chat it up.
Got a super chat. Chase sent us a super chat. All right. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. You know what that means. I think you know what that means. It's time for our special super chat.
I forgot about that. Flush with cash.
We are flush with cash. That's exactly.
Still got to
right.
fix the graphic.
I do. I keep telling myself I'm gonna fix the graphic because it's hidden where I put the work. Nah. Oh well. It's still the effect is there. So.
You'll remember eventually.
We'll eventually figure it out. Okay.
Listen,
all right.
Anthony, I have more than just Star Wars underwear because he said I have Star Wars underwear. I have more than Star Wars underwear. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in the front is a lightsaber. Am I right? It glows. Is that how it works on your underwear?
Oh yeah. And when it's time.
That's a lot of information we didn't need. That was not one of my questions. Just so you know, I had no interest in learning that. But thank you.
Oh my god!
But it's more of a red. It's the evil side, right? It's not the blue, green. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's a Darth Vader situation.
It's the dark side.
All right.
Oh my god! Oh, we just came back and we're gonna get Barbarian demonetized. Let's go.
All right. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Where was the most embarrassing place you ever farted?
Okay.
The most embarrassing place.
I don't know because I have good control over my gastronal release.
Well, I'll let you think about it. I have a good one. And I was just thinking about this the other day.
You have a good one. Let's go.
Wow, this happens to me a lot. And I do not have good control. Just so you know, we got a yin and yang situation. I have terrible control of this. Okay. So I remember one time I was going to an interview, job interview, and I was hustling in and I had told him I need to use the restroom before my interview, right? So I ran into the bathroom, and sometimes as you get older, when you pee, other things happen at the same time. And I just thought I had to pee and relieve myself, right? So I ran over to the urinal. I looked around. There's nobody in there, right? There's nobody in there. And so I peed, and then I let the most loudest and a little smelly fart, okay? And it just went, and it was really long, and it's just like, and of course I'm have my head up. I'm like, it's
you're at the urinal. Guys know.
And then I open my eyes, and there's someone standing right behind me. Okay, standing right behind me, and he's wearing a suit, and I was like, well, that's interesting. So anyways, and he just looked disgusted, right? Just totally disgusted that this person did this thing. So I was like, okay. So I was like, well, I'll probably never see this person anymore. I'm in this big office building. What's the difference, right? I was there for an interview. I didn't even work with these people, so I'll never see them anyway. So after it's over, I zipped up myself. I went in for the interview. He's the chairman of the interview panel, sitting right across from me right here.
Yep.
I was like, well, I was thinking to myself, should I even continue? Should I just get up and leave?
Yes, you should continue. Listen, I would never be mad at somebody in the bathroom passing gas. That's what you're supposed to do it. I've been standing next to somebody at a urinal and dude just lets
but you have to understand, this was something that could have won a contest. I could have won a contest with this thing. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a little, one of those, those things happen. You know what I mean? I had broccoli the evening before, and anyway, I won't get into too much.
You let one rip. Listen, I would not be mad at that. If anything,
he was very mad at it. He seemed disturbed. This whole thing was happening.
If I was interviewing,
it didn't end well. It didn't end well.
And I sat down and I saw you come in. You would have like 2 steps ahead of everybody else because that would just be a funny story that we could tell if you got hired.
The thing is I'm sure when he was writing his notes, like people write notes when they do these things, the candidate refused to give eye contact. I wouldn't give him eye contact the whole time because I did not want to lock eyes with the person that I just done this terrible thing for. It's not good.
Oh
So
God. Um,
anyway,
yeah, I don't really have a embarrassing passing gas moment. Maybe when I was a kid, but I don't remember any. As an adult, I kind of have the thought now, like, listen, we all do it. It happens. It's not embarrassing to me. It's like, whatever. You
well,
might be upset about it, but sometimes it comes out. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't really have
well, I like to
embarrassing.
crop dust. My thing is when I'm in a
Oh,
store, you know, that's I just like to walk it out. You know what I mean? Just walk it out, jog it out. You know what I
I
mean?
hate people that do that too. Actually, you know
I
what?
just like I
I
don't
don't
know.
I don't know if it's embarrassing, but something that happened. I was because where I work now, when I have to go into what we call our crew room, which is like where we hang out before we have to make our next trips or whatever. There's a
Hmm.
staircase to go up, and when it's like you open the outside door, you go up into go up the staircase, and then you're inside. So
Hmm.
it's just one staircase. It's not like you could turn off or whatever.
Right.
One staircase, and a lot of times when uh, I'm when I'm walking in, you might not notice a coworker coming in behind you.
Hmm.
So I went in, kind of let one go in the staircase before I get up into the crew room. I'm like, hey, nobody here. And
Hmm.
then the door opened behind me,
Right.
not even like 3 seconds later, and I was like, oh. I didn't even look back to see who it was. I said, oh, they're about to get a face full of something.
Yes, that's
But it
it.
wasn't embarrassing. It was
The
like,
worst one's those
sorry.
elevators. You know what I'm saying? When you're on an elevator, and
Oh,
sometimes that's bad
yeah,
news, man.
that's
Especially if it's one that goes up for stories and stories and stories, and you're just stuck there. It's like
yeah,
so bad.
oh
It's
my
so
God.
bad. It's so bad.
You push a
I'm just
earlier
like,
floor and
let me
get
off.
off.
I'll walk the next 20 stairs before I do this again.
Oh, that's so bad.
Anyway. All right.
Oh,
Well,
look
let's
at
do a
you.
couple more, and then we'll go ahead and pull our first giveaway. Let's see what we got here.
I'm paying attention to the chat, guys. Though.
There's a lot of people that are
Yeah.
disgusted. There's no doubt disgusted.
Oh
All
no, there's a
right.
lot that are putting some interesting comments. Oh gosh.
All right. So let's see this one. Who was your first ever crush? So whether it's
Uh,
like a person on TV or in a movie or just in personal life, who was your first ever crush?
my first ever. I I go through it a lot in my head, but my first ever crush. I just thought about this recently because I was going to do a video about it. Um, as far as celebrity that I can remember,
Yeah.
was it was Catwoman. It was Eartha Kitt, Catwoman.
Eartha Kitt. Okay. I was gonna say, which Catwoman are we talking about here?
Yeah, Eartha Kitt, Catwoman. There was
Mhm.
something about how she rolled them R's, man. As a kid, that had me going.
Mhm.
And I was just thinking about it because all the different live action Catwomen that we've had, I was going to do a video ranking my favorites from top to bottom. So yeah, it's interesting that you asked that question, and that was right in my
There
head.
you go. Yeah,
So,
Catwoman is interesting. You know what I'm saying? I had a pet cat as a child. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But anyway, so anyway.
thank you for stopping. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Jason, Ginger Gilligan's Island. That was a close one for me
Oh,
too.
Ginger Kill.
I
Yeah,
remember.
that was a good one. That was good.
Catwoman
I
was
kind of
first.
like Mary. What was it? Mary Ann.
Marianne,
What was her
yeah,
name? Yeah, yeah. I was
yeah.
kind of But anyway, mine was. This was a little bit before my time. Chase is much older than me.
Drew
Let's be honest.
Barrymore. That's the
Mine was Alyssa Milano. Okay, from Who's the Boss?
Oh,
Oh
well, I
yeah,
had
that
a
was.
crush on her for a long time too.
Yeah,
She
I
wasn't my
actually had a
first.
shrine in my room. Okay, now if they had stalker laws back in those days, I'd be in prison right now. Just letting people know because I had like I made this. I got this wooden heart like with a little thing. I painted it and I put Alyssa on the thing and I had it up on my wall.
Oh
And then I had
God.
like all these pictures around. It was so creepy and weird.
Mhm.
And but I'm kind of creepy and weird myself. So,
Yeah, right.
but it was, it was, yeah. I watched. I loved Who's the
Oh,
Boss. I loved.
yeah, yeah. I had a crush on her too, but she wasn't my first.
It was the first I
Humpty,
can remember. There was
Humpty
probably others, but
he put Drew Barrymore in the chat. I had a crush on her too when I was
Drew
younger.
Barrymore. Yeah,
She
there's
wasn't
a
my
good
first. And when you talk about first, it was Eartha Kitt, Catwoman. But if you want to talk about crushes over the years, there's too many. Too many. That could
They
be
keep
that could be a live stream all on its own if you
Mhm.
want to go there.
As you get older, the term crush gets a little creepier. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when you're a kid, you're like, oh yeah, that's fun. It's fun when you're 12, but when you're 45 and you have a crush, then it's a little weird.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really like it when she gets out of her car on this particular day as I'm
Yeah.
looking for one of my binoculars. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, right? I was about to say binoculars, but you said it.
What's she up to?
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
today she typically wears her red shoes.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Exactly. All right.
wow.
That's all right. We'll do one more and then we'll go ahead and see who wins our first one.
Yes.
I'm not sure how many we've got so far.
Oh, Chase put Peg Bundy. I like Peggy too. I couldn't for the life of me imagine why Al didn't want to get at his wife. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, I guess it was the hair. The hair was kind of weird. You know, a little too high for me. A little too high.
Nah, you already
What are we
married
at?
her,
Do you see a
man.
number? What does it say? How many
Oh,
people have got
geez.
in?
21.
21. Okay, we're doing pretty good. So if anybody hasn't done, we are back. We'll about 2 or 3 minutes, and we will go ahead and pull it here. All right.
Can't see
Are you scared of horror movies?
Um,
And if
depending
so,
on-
what scares you about them?
yeah, I was about to say, depending on which ones, like things that have to do with paranormal type stuff, that
Mhm.
type of stuff scares me because I kind of believe in that stuff.
Mhm.
But most other stuff doesn't. Like slasher movies don't really scare me. Alien movies, depending on the premise, doesn't bother me that much. But paranormal stuff, ghosts, things moving, shadows,
Right.
possessions, things like that freak me out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The like the slasher movies, I like the gory ones. They don't really scare.
Yeah.
The jump scares, like when they're like, oh,
Well, yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like that. Just it's not
Yeah.
scary. It just kind of freaks me out a little bit. And I know each one of those takes a day off my life, so I don't really like that too much. But
Right.
the probably the ones for me are the ones like because they're like when you're driving down a road and it's foggy. It's not even. It's like I'm more scared by the things leading up to the things that are supposed to scare
Right.
you in the
Yeah.
movie. Like I know
Yeah.
something bad's going to happen. I'm more scared now than when the bad thing happens because I'm just
Right.
like I don't like this anticipation of scary or bad stuff. This is not cool for me. So
Right.
yeah, I don't like that. Like The Ring had some weird things where they were showing these things.
Yeah.
You remember the movie The Ring? Yeah,
Yeah.
That
Barely,
stuff
but
freaked
yeah.
me out.
Yeah, stuff
So,
like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
stuff
I don't go for those scary movies. I like everyone around Halloween. People are like, oh, I'm really into watching scary. Why do I want to be scared? I'm scared plenty. I mean, I don't.
Hey, Miss
Yeah,
Payne,
it's
what's up? What's up?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
Christina, how
mind
you
being.
doing?
I don't mind being scared with certain things, but like I said, just with the paranormal type stuff. Like I tell the story a lot. One of the movies that really got me was oh my god, now I can't remember the name of it. The Blair Witch Project. And
Oh,
through the whole
right.
movie,
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. Like I was like, okay, I get it, because listen, I don't go out in the woods, so things that usually happen out in the woods don't freak me out because I'm not going to be out there. I don't care. But then they get to the part at the end, and spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. It's been out forever. I'm sorry, but when they get to the house and the guy's going through the basement. And they see the figure standing in the corner, then all of a sudden you hear thump and you see the camera
Yeah,
fall.
that was not cool.
That freaked me out.
Right.
Not because I was scared, but because I had a basement that was huge at the time, and I had to go down there because the laundry, the washer and dryer was down there, and I was like 2 stories up. It was like a 3-family house, so I used to have to walk down the back staircase to go into the basement, and the light switch for the basement was like almost halfway into the basement, and it's like one of those pull chains.
Oh,
So if I went down there at
Yeah,
night, and it had all these little side rooms and stuff, because it was a basement that could have been, you could furnish it and
Right.
whatever. It had like these little, one side room had like a little sink in it, another side room had like all these tools in it. So anybody could be hiding down there. That freaked me out for a long time. I couldn't go in my basement at night.
yeah, I'm
So,
sure.
something like that where it wasn't
Yeah,
really scary, but
my grandmother actually.
yeah.
She actually lived in a haunted house, like that they, there are books written about different haunted houses in New England, etc. And she lived in one of the houses that was in the thing, and she would tell me stories. And she wasn't the type, like some people like to tell stories, and you're like, I don't buy this. But she was not the type of person that would tell like those kind of stories. And she would tell a story like going down in the basement, and they had one of those dirt floor basements. It was, because it was a really old house. And she said one time she went down there, like opened the door, and you look down there, and there are baskets, for clothing baskets in a circle in the middle of the floor. And there's like, that's weird. Like, so, and then just like go collect them up and move around and stuff like that. And then would come back, and then they would be back in a circle on the floor again. It's just like that stuff like that is totally creeps me out. I mean, and things would move, and you could hear people walking, and like, that's I would not be able to sleep there. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, see, stuff like that freaks me out. Like, I just
exactly right. No, that's
I recently rewatched Poltergeist because Kay hasn't seen it, and I'm like, for me, PG for my era was different, so let me watch it to make sure it's good for her to watch. And I was watching, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I could show her this movie because even I'm a little freaked out. Because as a kid, Poltergeist didn't scare me.
Yeah, PG back then is not PG now. I can tell you.
Right, exactly. The only thing that scared me when I was a kid was the clown part. But now for her, I'm like, yeah, that's a little freaky. I don't know if she'd be scared, but I'm like, I don't know if I want her to watch it. But the part in the kitchen where the chairs kept stacking themselves, I was like, yeah, as an adult, I couldn't mess with that. I'd be like, time to move.
Call the real estate agent. I'm out of here.
I'm out.
So. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got for our first giveaway. Let's see who we can go ahead and pull. Chase, if you are listening, just think of it.
And to the people in the chat, Brightburn was an awesome movie. I think it deserves a part 2, but it didn't perform well, so I don't know if we're going to get one. I don't think it was a scary movie, though.
All right, we're going to go ahead and spin it and see what we got here.
Go. I'm scared enough of both of you.
Brightburn. I never saw it. I'm not really into this.
It's a typical, if Superman was evil type story, but it does need a part 2. Oh, there he is! You there, Barbarian? Did you freeze? He's frozen. Funko PDX, if you're in the chat, say hey, so we know you're still here. I think Barbarian froze. I hope he's okay. Oh, it's been months, but it's still the same. We went from Vincent being Mr. Freeze to Barbarian being Mr. Freeze. And the funny thing is, Barbarian gave him the name Mr. Freeze. It's called karma, bro. It's called karma. Are we back? I see you moving a little bit. Tell your wife to stop messing with the internet.
Who's the winner? Chase?
It was Funko PDX. I'm waiting to see if he comments. I haven't seen him comment in a minute.
Who won? I didn't see.
Watching Funko PDX.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Okay. What are you doing?
We can pull that down. I just need to put the overlay up. All right, go ahead and pull it down. All right, where's my overlay?
I haven't seen him comment, so I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Go ahead and comment to make sure you're still here. Sorry about that. Good call. We'll give you a couple minutes. Yeah, we froze a little bit. I'm sorry. Like sometimes when something else is going on the screen, it causes my stream to go nuts. All right, PDX, if you're still here, I need you to comment.
Somebody's probably hitting them on Instagram. You won! Come on, quickly! So, what's another question while we wait?
No, we'll go ahead and ask a question while we wait. Then let's see.
Said Matrix mishap. Screaming Funkos, what's up?
What would you do if you had 24 hours to live?
Oh, that's something I've thought of plenty of times. If I had 24 hours to live, I'm going to find my children and I'm going to do whatever the hell we can do within those 24 hours. So, unfortunately, one lives on the West Coast. So, I would have to go up north to grab this one, then jump on a plane to fly to the West Coast to hang with the other one. So, I'd say the first 8 to 10 hours would probably be just travel.
That sounds terrible. That sounds like the worst thing on a regular day, let alone my last day. There's no way. There's no way.
So but the last 14 hours I'd be on the West Coast in Cali. We'd find a beach somewhere and I'd chill until I drop dead. The worst part would be my kids knowing that I'm about to pass. So I'm probably going to traumatize them for the rest of their lives. But
so would you? You're saying you wouldn't tell them? You would tell them?
I wouldn't tell them. I don't know. Like if I tell them that it's not going to be a happy thing, it's going to be them waiting for me to drop dead. But if I don't tell them and I just drop dead, then it's like, oh my God, I just traumatized them for life. But then again, if I went and grabbed my daughter and then flew across to Cali to see my son, they would know something's wrong because, Dad, what are you doing? Because they know I hate traveling.
I know. This just sounds like the worst. Sounds like the worst last day ever. Crazy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, we roll.
Yeah, I don't think PDX is here. I think we need to do this again. Chase, can you go ahead and pull it again? Hopefully, it won't mess up our stream like it did last. The Matrix will have another glitch. We might have to red pill this thing or whatever it is.
Right.
All right, let's go ahead and spin it again then. All right, let's try it again. See when it's done.
Yeah. Watch PDX show up right after the new winners.
Aha! There you go, Chase. Pretty sure Chase is here.
No.
What do we got, Chase? Go ahead and
No.
pull up the thing and see what you got.
That's rigged. That's rigged. Hashtag rigged. Everybody, hashtag rigged. Hashtag rigged. I put it in. Hashtag rigged. Get out of here. Exactly.
Oh, brother.
Got the guy
There'll be
behind
more.
the
I'll pull some more. Don't worry.
controlling the
I'll pull
stuff
some more.
with him. Get out of here.
Let me know what you want, Chase. We're gonna have some more giveaways. Don't worry, y'all.
Oh God.
Those things happen
Oh,
sometimes.
we
I remember
love it.
one time
We love
we
it.
had one where we used this like one of the first times. Somebody, I was trying to remember whose name came up, but it came up 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I
I'd
remember.
never seen that.
I
before.
remember that.
And there was a lot of people in there. It wasn't like there was just a few. Oh, he's passing
Yeah.
the quick draw. Okay, quick
Okay,
draw. What you
quick
got,
draw,
buddy?
quick draw. You here?
Try to be
Chase
quick
passed
about
over.
it. Hence the name Quick Draw.
Yeah. He said that was definitely pre-recorded. Chase was behind the scenes,
Chase behind the
re-rolling it till it came up Chase's Kingdom.
All right, Quick Draw. You're the one that's giving him crap. He's the one who gave it to you. So go ahead and pick something here.
Yeah.
I need to write myself a
God.
note. Make sure to, whatever you select, if you win tonight, to follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram, and then just remind me what you got ordered, what you picked, and send me your address again. Sometimes people will change their address, and I've sent things to the wrong address before, and it's super frustrating.
I did that before too. Sent something to somebody's address that they had on an old video. Didn't realize that they had it.
Well, I sent them something. It was partially my fault. It was a PO box, and then he stopped doing PO box, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
and they shipped it back to me, and that was frustrating. So
Yeah.
it's all good. But all right, well, so while he's picking, I'll go ahead and yeah, hurry up. It's just like quick draw, otherwise known as slow draw. Will
Slow
you pick
poke.
something, please? Okay. All right.
You have
So
to get a good look at what's on the stack. He said Yondu.
it was up there forever. Yondu. Okay, great. All right, just Instagram me and let me know that that's what you picked. Okay, gotcha. So my last day. What would be my last day? I would probably weep into a pillow for 24 straight hours. Okay, most likely. If I'm being honest, that's most likely what I would do. So either that, or I'd probably call JKL and Chase and just annoy the hell out of them for 24 hours.
You do that
And just-
already.
I know, but I'm gonna make it miserable. If I'm gonna die, it's got to be miserable for you and Chase too. Okay, just so you know.
God.
Okay, so
you must be about to die because you make it miserable for us on a regular
today
day.
is that day, and today is that day. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, if I'm being honest, if I knew it was my last 24 hours, I would spend my whole time thinking about it instead of doing it. Like if I just happened to be, ideally you'd want to do something else, but
Right.
I'm a worrier. I would think about that whole time.
Right.
So like, how am I going to die? I try to avoid anything that could possibly help me just from dying, like walking in traffic or, whatever. So,
Yeah, I get that. Like some people, like if they know something's gonna happen, they can't help but fixate on it. So you wouldn't be able to do anything. I get it. I'm kind of the opposite of, if I know something's gonna happen and I have no control over it, then I don't stress it. Like, okay, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So I get that.
I'd like to think I would feel that way, but I know that I wouldn't. Okay,
Right.
so I just it's anyway. So all right, let's see. I'd probably cover myself in Nerf. You know what I'm saying? Like have Nerf all around me, and just like there's no way.
Walking around.
If you're covered in Nerf, there's no way that you could possibly die other than being smothered by Nerf.
I don't think a bullet can stop. I don't think Nerf could stop a bullet.
If you got enough Nerf on, I think you probably can make it happen.
And you probably fall in some water. Are those things?
Yeah. That would, and you go right to the bottom. Oh, jeez.
See.
Knowing my luck, that would be the thing. I'd be lounging by the pool, covered in Nerf, and slip and fall into the pool, and there I go. So
you would be sitting in the middle of your living room, covered in Nerf, just sitting like, I don't know what else to do.
If my wife knew it was my last day, you'd think, oh, she'll give you a break. No. There'll be chores. There'll be a chore list waiting for me.
Oh yeah,
Look,
she'd be like, listen,
you need to get the trash out one last time. You need to clean out the fridge.
Before you go.
Exactly right. I'm just like, look, if all these chores, I'm going early. Okay, I'm not waiting for that. All right. Have you ever made a prank call to someone you didn't know?
Yes, when I was younger. I can't tell you the amount of prank calls I made. I don't know if you guys remember. There was these guys called the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, I had some of those CDs. I had some of the Jerky Boys CDs. Yeah.
I used to have them. I don't know what happened to the ones I had because me and one of my friends used to trade them back and forth all the time. I might still have some in a box somewhere, but yeah, I used to do it all the time.
I would do prank calls, but it was only to people that I knew. I felt like those people, I'd be happy to do that. But people I didn't know, I was like, I don't really want to annoy them. But annoying people I know, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
If you had a home phone right now, I'd probably be trying to call you right now and get a prank call.
Oh yeah, it was fun doing it with people because you never know, and you could actually be talking to that person one day and be like, yeah, prank this guy. Like you don't know.
And the young people don't realize. People are like, well, how is that even possible? Because the number will show up on the screen. Well, just so you know, people, that you could call and no numbers showed up. You had no idea who was calling when you picked up that friggin' phone. If there's any young people here, and you just had to, hey, who is this kind of thing? You know what I mean?
That's where you would go, hello, because you had no idea who was calling, why they were calling. That was really stressful for a kid when you got in trouble in school and you knew they were gonna call your house because every time the phone rang, you didn't know who it was.
Or you pick up the phone and say, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" You got the wrong number.
Oh, HCF, I don't prank call telemarketers, but they call me. They call me. I don't call them. And if they call me, even if I even answer, because when I pick up my phone and I see a number I don't recognize, I don't answer. It could be a number I recognize, I won't answer it. So, but if I feel like having some fun, hello, see what they're calling me for, and then I play along. It's fun.
My dad, for the longest time, about a year ago, he finally gave up his home line because all he would get was telemarketers. And when I would stay over and he'd pick up that phone, and then you hear him shouting. He was shouting at I was like, why are you shouting at this person? It is their job. It's kind of a crappy job, but come on. And he's like, oh, I don't need this. And, like typical old man. And I just like, why don't you just call? He said, the only people that call me are telemarketers. Why are you paying money to get telemarketers to call your house then? I just don't understand it. So I finally gave up.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
Oh, Upty, that's funny. He said he would call a random person to say your cow was in my garden.
Jeez.
I could imagine. Oh God. Oh, my Baron's freezing again. Come on, buddy.
Right.
Come on, buddy. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we're straight. Are we straight?
Yeah, you good.
All right. All right. What do you think your last meal would be if you were on death row? Last meal.
Oh God, that's a hard one too. But it would be out of two of my favorite foods. It would probably be some good barbecue baby back ribs with some mashed potatoes, or a nice plate of spaghetti with meat sauce. Because those, I love. I can eat those every day, all day. So one of those, depending on which one I want.
Is that right?
Yeah. Or you know what?
I think I would try to pick something that takes a long time to eat. What's that? Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah. There's something that would take something.
I would probably pick something that takes a long time to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. Cheesecake. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, but I guess I wouldn't be that worried about dairy at that particular point. You know what I'm saying?
If anything, that's their
I'd be
problem
afraid
now.
that. Well, I'd be afraid when I was in the electric chair, you get electrocuted, you lose control of your bowels. It might be explosive. You know what I mean? You shouldn't. People shouldn't have to clean that up.
Yeah, just move your dead body.
Clean up aisle 5.
What you said? Something that takes a long time to eat.
Yeah, try to get something that takes a long time to eat because you want to delay it. You're not trying to, eat something quick. I'm not going to get a sandwich as I'm walking down the Green Mile. You know what I mean? I need to be seated and, have spaghetti sauce all over my face. I don't want that on my lap. You know what I mean? So, now for me, it would be butter. You know what I'm saying? Anything and butter. Okay, so lobster and butter and steak and butter. And any other thing that can get butter into my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, I love butter.
Jay said soup with a fork.
Deep fried butter. Soup with a fork.
There you go.
That'll take a while. There you go.
Oh, God.
Eventually, I think they'd be like, look, I think... Okay, so...
Like, I'm not done. I'm not done. Oh, man.
Oh, bro. I'm sure Chase would pick something spicy. Really spicy.
Yeah.
He loves spicy food. You know how he is.
He's like, get me those hot noodles that I ate on that live stream that time.
He didn't eat them. He barely bit one bite and threw the whole thing outside. It was ridiculous.
Oh,
I thought I was a wimp about spicy stuff.
I swear, I wish we got footage of him throwing him out the door. That would have been so funny. Oh my God, that would have been the best.
Good old Chase.
I'm sorry, guys.
I actually didn't mind them. I thought I would really hate it. I didn't mind it that much.
Yeah, they weren't that bad.
Yeah.
They weren't that bad. I'm gonna get you guys the red pack. Yeah. Those are bad.
No, I don't need anything hotter. That was plenty hot. And if I had to wait before I drank milk or something, then it would have been really bad. But I was able to take care of it as I go.
Oh man.
All right, ready for the next one? Who is the first person on your hit list?
I don't have a hit list. I'm not that.
You don't? Oh, I got a whole list. I got a real long list up there.
Maybe 20-ish years ago, I could say I have a hit list, but I don't have one now.
Who was the first person on it?
I can't remember.
You don't
20
have to name
years
names.
ago.
Actually, name
I could barely remember last week. I can't remember who was on my hit list 20 years ago. I have let go of the hate. I'm a Jedi. Come on. No,
you're Darth Vader. He lets the hate swell through him. Remember, bring it through.
But he didn't have a hit list. He just hated everyone equally. So.
Sure, he did. Well,
his hit list was whoever was
because I don't think that's a good. You don't want to just leave a hit list lying around. That's just evidence that the police can find. You know what I mean? You want to have a mental hit list. You're like, oh, it's all up here. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
So,
Anthony, my
for
ex-wife
me,
is
I've
not
got
on my
the-
hit list.
your ex-wife. No, the question is, are you ours? That's the question. You know what I mean? So,
Oh God. Yeah.
all right.
I
Mine
don't-
is
I don't
Joel
have-
Schumacher. Okay, he single-handedly ruined the Batman franchise. Okay, so he's number one on that list. All right. Now I believe he's dead already. So now again, I think he died of natural causes, as you know. So, but should definitely been number one up there. He almost. And I was trying to think who else.
Oh
Let's see.
gosh.
Whoever wrote She-Hulk, I think the head writer at She-Hulk is number 2 on that list. Let's see who else. Who else ruined franchise for me? Whoever wrote Bell. Okay, so the head writer. I gotta think it's the same person, though, right? Don't you think the writer from She-Hulk are the same person? Evil person that ruined 2 franchises for me. So. There you go. Don't you think?
Hey, if that's your list, bro, I can't tell you who to put on your list. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, I don't have a hit list. I'm sorry. I just I'm even trying to go down the funnier route, and I can't think of somebody.
Okay.
Just
Well,
to be
I'll
like,
let it go.
Yeah. He said the creator of the Flash.
I'm serious. I know it's funny, but I'm also serious. Let's be honest.
Oh God. Oh no.
I think I might have bumped them. Velma. I'm not sure if She-Hulk, but maybe Velma.
Oh my God.
Exactly right. The creator Flash, terrible person. So, I tell you, while we're doing our next, let's get a hashtag for giveaway number 2. First hashtag in, y'all. James Gunn. Oh, poor James Gunn. He's trying to fix DC. I have actually.
Yeah, he hasn't even done anything yet.
I think it's plummeting in value as we speak. I know, but he's done some stuff. He's done some stuff for sure.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Oh, brother, here we go.
James Gunn. He's made announcements, but
no, but he's killed some franchises. He brought back Superman and then kicked him out again. Like, who brings back someone and immediately kicks them out?
He didn't bring back Superman. That decision was made.
Yes, he did.
He didn't bring him back.
No. That's not what I heard. He called him and said, "Hey, you're my Superman. You're my special somebody." And then, like a week later, he decided, "No, I'm just joking. You know what I mean? You're out." So.
Oh God. Oh gosh.
So. The hashtag is barbarian farts. Look, it's the first one. I didn't pick it, so that's what it is. All right. Sadly, that's it. Okay. I don't necessarily agree with it myself, but yeah, all one word. Hashtag barbarian farts.
Right, I'm gonna enter because I better win.
Did you see something up there that you're?
I better. Yeah, I need that Jim Halpert soda.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's a good one.
I'm not necessarily collecting the Office ones, but I have Michael Scott. I need to get a Creed, and I might as well try the trade. I haven't bought them, but if I can get them through trades or giveaways, then I'm gonna.
There you go. I'm trying to think if I have. There might be some. There's probably some more behind there that I haven't that you can't see, but let's see.
Actually, when I was with Kay in Albany, we went to a couple of stores that had sodas, but they didn't have any sodas that she wanted, so no 2 soda Saturdays. I mean, we still have some that haven't been edited yet, but nothing new. So be new to you.
I've got some more sodas that I've got to post my videos. I've been very tardy. I've been focusing a lot on my soda shorts lately, so that's been keeping me busy. Those are fun. I enjoy doing those. So, are you ready for the next one? What musical instrument has the most annoying sound?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
And Chase playing the guitar is an acceptable choice. Just kidding, Chase. Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like most musical instruments when they're played well. because obviously any instrument played badly is just okay. Um, I don't know. My first instinct was to say bagpipes, but I've come
Okay.
across some really good bagpipe players, so it's like,
I love bagpipes. I'm
yeah,
part
it's
Scottish. That's
awesome.
my homeland music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. So I can't really think of one. I guess if some people name some in the chat, maybe
Yeah,
I'll
start putting
think
some
of
in the
it.
chat
But
here.
because like, yeah, I
All right.
thought
Well, while you're
tuba
thinking,
too, and I was like
tuba.
tuba,
I used to
but
play the sousaphone. Did you know that? Which is
ah,
like a tuba that wraps around you. When I
mhm.
was a child and freshman in high school, I wanted to
Yeah,
play the
about
bass
5 years
guitar in the
ago.
band. They didn't have a bass guitar, so they're like, learn to play the tuba or sousaphone. And because it's the same notes, right? So you're learning
Right.
to read music.
Mhm.
So I did that. It's the most annoying thing to carry around. It's huge.
It's
It's so
huge, yeah.
ridiculous. I had to take up 2 seats on the bus to be able to make it work. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was
yeah,
unfortunate. That was
yeah.
unfortunate.
I
So,
played the trombone,
oh.
and my music teacher gave me the trombone because I had long arms. That was what he told me. He's like, "Oh, you got long arms. You be able to." I was like, "Okay." I guess I'll
And
play the
plus, you get to hit
trombone.
somebody in the back of the head. That's always fun. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I'm sorry. You sat too close. That's your
I
fault. Right.
apologize.
Right. The most annoying one for me is cowbell. Don't you think? And I understand there's a whole thing. Need more cowbell. I hate cowbell. Need less cowbell. Okay,
No,
so
cowbell is awesome.
no,
Come on.
no. It's literally like somebody beating on the side of a trash can. I'm like, really? Why do I need that in my life? You know,
Oh no.
it's literally
Cowbell's
the
awesome.
sound that's supposed to alert you when there's a cow around. Okay, like if you see a cow trudging along, that's the noise it makes, and somebody decided that's an instrument I need in my band. So again,
Oh,
Chase, if you have that in your band, please take it out. That's okay,
cowbell.
so
Oh,
cowbell.
triangle. Umpty scratch and triangle. Yeah,
Tri-
maybe.
no, triangle's nice. Ding. It's nice. It's a light.
I
You
don't
know.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Triangle. I really can't think of a bad instrument that I've heard like where I hear it and I just go, ugh. You know, like I said, if it's played well, they all sound good. It's
My
just
understanding, there's a note on the bassoon that if you play it, it makes you
supposedly,
have
yeah.
diarrhea. So
But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
So I got to think maybe that's on one on someone's list. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I've heard
Um,
the brown note is what they call it,
the
but
brown, yeah, the brown
scientists
note.
said it doesn't exist. They've never been able to have it happen. But
You
then
gotta
people will
keep
tell
trying. No,
you,
I don't like. Nobody wants to quit. You don't want to quit.
people will tell you that it's happened to them, and I'm like, all right, in this day and age of video, I need proof. Oh,
Okay.
ukulele. Let me
Ukulele.
see. Do I really like
That's a
that?
cool one. I don't mind in the right circumstance. I could see that
Yeah.
that would be annoying. Banjo. Maybe some people don't like banjo. It reminds them of the
Banjo in the
South.
wrong
Or
setting, yeah, I would say banjo. I
like
would
if
say
you're out
banjo.
in the rural
Yeah.
areas and you hear banjo, run. Okay, that's
Listen,
all I can say. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta.
Little dueling
I was
banjo
about to
makers.
tell you. I got a quick story. When I used to work and do construction, I had to go a little north and out of the city area to this little, I'll say, little hick town. That little hick town. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but that's basically what it was. So I had to fix this fence because this guy bears kept knocking down his fence, and I'm like, okay, so now I have to fix this fence where there's probably bears. So I'm driving to the closest hardware store to get supplies, and
Mhm.
as I'm driving, I hear somebody playing a band.
Oh
I said,
dear.
"Oh God!" And I got to deal with that too.
I think I'd be more afraid of that than the bear. I think I'd run towards the bear.
That was the
Run
problem.
towards
I
the
was
bear.
like, "Oh
He'll
my God."
protect you. He'll protect you.
Oh my God! So yeah, if I hear banjo, I
Yeah,
think that would
you're
bother
awesome.
me.
When Andy Bernard used to play it on The
Yeah,
Office,
on
I
The
liked
Office.
it. But most of the time, yeah, it's not my
Yeah,
favorite. It's not my
yeah.
favorite. But still not as bad as cowbell. Let's be honest. All right. Let's see.
Oh God.
Okay,
I
you
don't
ready for the
know, I
next
don't
one?
know. Okay.
What is the biggest lie that you've ever told?
I
Biggest
can't tell you.
lie. Wait, that you've ever told, not the biggest lie that you've never told. The one that you've ever told.
No, because if I tell you, then everybody will know the lie.
But you already told it. It's the one that's you've ever told.
I
You know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
keep it. I have to keep the lie alive.
What's the second biggest lie you've ever told? Can you at least tell that one? What are we doing
I
here?
don't know. I don't know any big lie. I'm not much of a liar.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be much of a liar, but I mean, you're saying you've never lied. I mean, come
No,
on.
I've lied, but you say okay. I won't say it's the biggest lie, but one of the best lies I ever told was it was, let me see, my late 20s ish. Now, most of the bad things I did in my life were from like the age 26.
This is going to be recorded. This is nothing that's going to incriminate you, is it? Because it
No,
sounds
it's not.
like,
well, I don't know if it'll incriminate me.
Is there a statute of limitations?
I think the
on what
statute
you
of
would say?
limitations might be
Okay,
up.
great.
But
Okay, great.
I was I started talking to this girl, and I told her that I worked for the CIA.
Did she believe this?
The job that I worked for at the time had an 800 number, so you could call for free. And when she would call, we would say the name of the company, blah blah blah. And she was asking, well, why do you say the name? I said, well, you can't answer and be like, CIA, how may I help you? Like, we're undercover over here. What's wrong? So,
were you doing this to get rid of her? Like you had to go undercover for 6 months, and you were
I used to tell her when I was about to say when I used to not see her for a couple of days, I'd be telling her how I had to fly over to England and run a quick mission with, and my best friend at the time, he went along with it with me. I was like, he's the only person who knows, because if I tell people, they could die. Like, I had her going for like a good, I don't know, 3 months maybe. I was young and dumb. It was fun. I'm sorry. I was the CIA.
You were in the FBI. You told her CIA, but really you were just in the FBI. That was a slight lie. Yeah.
A slight lie, right? Yeah, I got you.
Wrong branch. So for me, the biggest lie I've ever told is that I have a chin. Okay, because most people think I have a chin. If I shaved my beard off, I wouldn't have a chin. It'd be like a big round. My head looks like Stewie. Okay, it's like pointy on the sides and round at the bottom. That's the big. I'm telling you, people think I got a chin. You can see it with this, but yeah, no. My wife's never seen me without a beard. If she did, she'd run fleeing from this place. It's a mess under there. It's a real mess. So
I can't.
that was probably,
No, you go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm sure I've told some other. I'm not the type of person that really lies a lot. And like I said, a lot of people think that these stories I tell really, and my wife even gets it. Oh, that these are lies, or this is a fake, or you're embellishing. I swear, these stories I tell, they'd require no embellishment. These are the sad tales of my life. And I wish they were lies, because then they would never have happened. But sadly, they did.
Yeah.
So. And the interesting thing related to when I was talking earlier about the Umpty Scratch sticker swap, one of them is immortalized in a sticker. Okay, Umpty made some sticker designs for me, and he designed one. I won't say what it is, but I'll let people see it on whatever videos. I haven't opened it. I haven't opened my box. It's over here. But the other people that are in the swap will, because that's how the swap worked. Everyone got your sticker.
Right.
And then that I got theirs, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool what he did. I liked what he did. It was a lot of work. A lot of work for him, because he designed some for him. Because I was like, I don't have anything different than my regular stuff and my Pop the Chaos sticker that I had. He's like, well, I'll design some for you. So he came up with some cool stuff. So
yeah.
But anyway.
Cool. Umpty is awesome.
Yeah,
if you guys are checking out Umpty, go check out Umpty stuff. Instagram.
He's got a website with a lot of good stuff up there too. A lot of people don't think to go there, and it gives a lot of information, what's going on in the community. He's a good dude. Dude. All right, let's see what else. We'll do a couple more, and then we'll see. Remember, the hashtag is barbarian farts, okay? And that is not a lie. That is the truth. Okay?
Yes.
So there you go. All right. Let's see.
Oh, gosh.
All right, you ready?
Yes,
if
sir.
life is a video game, what cheat code would you want to use most?
When I play games, especially in my when I really started playing Halo, the cheat code I would use the most is unlimited ammo, because it's just the most fun. When you don't have to worry about.
So you're in your world. That's what you want, because you said you're in a game now. So you need
Oh, you mean
unlimited
as
ammo.
far as my real life being a game?
It says if life is a video game, if your life is a video game, like we're in the matrix of a video game, what cheat code would you use?
What cheat code would I want?
Yeah,
So it's almost like
you can
saying
still use ammo if you want.
what
If you want to be crazy.
superpower I would have.
Well, I guess or just like you said, unlimited ammo, unlimited lives, all kinds of things.
No, I don't.
Right?
I don't want unlimited lives because I don't want to live forever. I don't need unlimited ammo. I don't have anything to shoot. I thought you meant like in a game, like playing a game. Okay, my life itself.
Well, this is again, it's like imagining the Matrix, but instead of it being in just the internet, it's a game, right?
Let me see. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't know the cheat code. I would want the cheat code to I would want the cheat code that would make my bank account just never drain of money. How's that?
There you go. Unlimited money. There you go.
Unlimited money. Because then that's
a good one. If I thought about it, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about something else. Mine would be elongation. Okay, so I can elongate any body part that I need. Now, again, it's not just one body part; it's any body part. Now, I'll let you use your imagination what I might be doing with this power, but it could be like a Plastic Man where I'm reaching for something like a can of soup on the top shelf. That's most likely what I would use it for. Nothing, nefarious or sexual. So that would be basically. That's what you'd pick. If you were in that game, that would be an awesome cheat code. You know what I'm saying? So.
You done?
Coming back. I'm done.
You done? Okay.
I'll draw you a picture. There you go.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God. I tell you. But a good one for me though, because this is something that really bothers me and I hate it, is being able to tell if somebody's lying to me. Like that. I don't know if you guys watch that show Poker Face on is it on Paramount? I don't know.
No.
But
is that what it is? What is it? Is it like a reality show?
No. It's a kind of a drama/comedy. But she could tell if somebody's lying. It's just a natural thing she can do.
Cool.
And that would be, because I just hate being lied to. Like, I would much rather you tell me everything I need to know and let me make the decision. Don't lie. I hate that about anything. Like, you trying to sell me a car and you're lying to. Just tell me the car is a piece of crap. I might still buy it. Like, don't lie about it.
Probably won't buy it. Let's be honest.
But you don't know what I want the car for, though. So I might.
What would you want a car for that's a piece of junk?
Maybe I'm gonna trash it. Maybe I'm filming some student film and it doesn't need to be good. Like, just tell me. Tell me what I'm getting and let me make the decision. Or in a relationship, tell me who you are and let me decide if I want to be with you. Don't lie to me about who you are and then I get with you and now you're a totally different person months later. Like, you're wasting my time. Things I just don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to keep it to myself because I don't want to alienate all the females here. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just far be it from me, and my wife included. I'd like to sleep in my bed tonight, not on the couch. So I agree. That would be nice.
Please hold that one. Let's hold that one. I don't want you texting.
I rarely hold my tongue, but in this case, it's anyway. So I think there are some cool cheat codes, and it is a kind of a fun one, but. Like unlimited lives would be cool. Like I said, money. I think those are probably some of the more common ones. Maybe a car that can go as fast as you want and it's indestructible or something like that. Those would be some cool ones. So
yeah, I wouldn't necessarily need as fast as I want or indestructible, but never run out of gas would be a great one. Because that's the problem.
Right. There's a lot of good ones, but let's be honest, elongation is still the best.
It's the best one. Yeah.
I still go back to that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
sure.
All right. Well, hopefully everyone enjoyed that one. So like I said, we'll do one more and then we'll go ahead and do our draw and see how we did. I'm not sure how many people put in for it. And like I said, hopefully it won't freeze or glitch our matrix here.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see.
What was it again? Barbarian farts. There you go.
Yeah, Barbarian Farts. How many did we get? Can you see the number? My eyesight's gone bad.
Looks like 20, 23.
Okay, great. Like yeah, we got 26 in here now, so including myself. So I would think we're almost there. So
He's never-ending supply of sugar-free gummy bears. No.
All right, you ready for the last one before we can do our next poll?
Sure, let's go.
Have you ever experienced going skinny dipping before?
No,
Skinny dipping.
unfortunately, no.
Never gone skinny dipping.
I wanna,
Hmm?
but I haven't done it yet.
I
Yeah.
did. I've done it a couple times. One time on purpose. The other time was not on purpose. The one on purpose, you know, it was just like it was late night. I was in a lake, but I felt something nibbling, and I wasn't in there long. It was first of all, it was cold, so there was significant shrinkage. Then there was something nibbling on various places, and you know, that freaked me out a little bit because when there's a nibble, sometimes there's more bite. Anyway, but the one not on purpose wasn't actually that long ago. I was at the beach and down in North Carolina with the family, and it was a sunny day, and you know, I went out there, and the water looked fairly tame. It was a windy day, but you know, I was in the water and I was bouncing around and stuff like that. And I lost some weight. You know, I'm losing some weight lately, and I had a bathing suit that was a little bigger for me than it needed to be, but I had that string tied tight. At least I thought I did. And I also have an old man butt that's kind of flat, so it doesn't stay up really great. So I'm in there and I'm having a good time and blah blah blah, and then somebody says, "Hey, look!" And so I turned around with my back to the wave, and I was looking at something on the beach, probably leering at some woman, who knows. But anyway, so I was doing that. All of a sudden, a wave went boom and knocked me right on my face, right? So I was down on my hands and knees. I hadn't gone that far out. I was on my hands and knees, and then the water was crashing over. And so I feel like I'm panicking now. I'm drowning, right? So I stood up, and I went like this, and then the wave hit me again, and I landed on my face again, and then I got up, and I stood up, and when I stood up, I was there, but the bathing suit was not, okay? And I really don't know where it was. It wasn't, I thought it was even at my ankles. It wasn't even there. I don't know what happened. It was elsewhere. And so I'm standing up, and I realize, oh, crap. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like, you know, like in some movies, someone stands up and they don't realize they're wearing on. Oh no, you know when you're naked. Okay, so I was like, oh crap! So I kind of dove backwards into the water. I'm splashing around looking for this suit and stuff like that, and I found it and put it on. And then of course sometimes you're like, nobody saw. Okay, you know, there wasn't a lot of people on the beach that day. Nobody really saw me. It's fine. And so I got pulled myself. Everybody saw, yeah, and I dragged myself back onto the beach, and then, of course, my family, as good as people as they are, laughed and laughed and laughed, and said, "Hey, did you see those two girls? They were standing literally next to me." Of course, you know, when you're in a panic, all you're worried about is living.
You didn't see anybody else.
I didn't see anybody. So I also had sand that went up my tuchus hole too. So I was digging that out for a couple weeks afterwards too. So very unfortunate.
Basically, you flashed two little girls and then had sand in your bum for a couple days. There's
a good possibility those girls are no longer interested in men. I think they've gone and said that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, no, this is not. This is what it's like. They lost some innocence that day. I lost a little myself, but they really did. You know, so.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
So, and again, true story.
No,
sadly,
we don't want the banana.
Let's just hope it doesn't end up on the internet anywhere. Like, yeah.
Oh gosh. So, yeah. In this age of cell phones, you never know when you're getting recorded.
Right. So. I know that's true. Like I said, luckily they were in the water, so they didn't have their phone with them. Now there were some people on the beach. Who knows what happened back there? So I'm just grateful that my wife or the family didn't do anything. So. Anyway.
Anthony said,
all right, so let's go ahead and see how our barbarian farts worked out. What's that?
No, the comment, he said, tell them they don't all look like that. Tell the girls they don't.
Well, it was cold too, so you know.
Oh man!
Luckily, there wasn't much to show.
I was in the pool.
Exactly right. There was shrinkage. They know about shrinkage. They know all about shrinkage. Well, actually, they did.
Oh god!
All right, let's go ahead and spin it, Chase. Let's do this thing.
Oh gosh, you guys.
Let's see who wins this time.
I'll skinny. Listen, I'll be 50 next year, so that maybe I'll do that. It's definitely on my bucket list.
You need to do it. I would wait till nighttime and not a lot of children.
There we go.
Oh, look at that rig. Are you serious?
Spin it again. Spin it again. Spin it again.
People, well, I'm over this. I'm not even spinning this thing.
Spin it again right away,
I'm not
Chase.
even
Don't even wait.
spinning
Spin
this
it
thing.
again.
I swear to you, I'm not.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
So,
Oh, spin it.
all right, go.
There we go. There we go. Don't even wait for the hashtag rings to come in. Just spin it. It should hit Chase again. That would be funny. Oh, James. James.
Oh, you spun it. Okay,
Bashirs.
James
Yeah, I thought
Bashirs.
you
All
were-
right, good job. All right.
Oh, James. If you're here, make a comment.
All right, James, go ahead. Let's Chase. Can you go ahead and put the overlay up, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah. I actually wanted that Jim Halpert, but
All right.
yeah,
So the only
we
thing
can't-
that's hey, the Jim Helper. If nobody takes it, I'll send it to you.
James.
If nobody
Wait
wants
for
it, I'll.
James. If
Yeah, no. I'm saying if he wants it, then you're out of luck. But if not, I'll send it to you. All right. So the only thing that was selected so far was what? Yondu. So Yondu's taken. I might have another Yondu back there, but I don't know that. So you see something else up there that you're interested in, James? Well, first of all, let's see if you're here. Let's make sure.
Yeah, he's here.
James
He
is
just
here.
commented cool.
Oh, did he?
So he's
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
James, what do
pick
you want?
something.
He has to take a look because there's a good amount of stuff there, so it might take a minute. And not all of us have great vision. He said super chicken.
Well, Super Chicken. All right. Again,
Yeah.
make sure to follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram and let me know it's Super Chicken and your address,
And some address. Yes.
and then I'll get it packed up and dished out. Hopefully tomorrow. That's the plan. Yeah, address.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though you may have won something before, and I think you did, please send me your new address. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what do we got next.
Oh,
here.
that was so awesome.
Right.
Chase.
So, yeah, if nobody's
I
skinny dipped before on purpose, I would recommend it. Make sure that there are no people around that shouldn't see.
Definitely.
Okay, that's my
Yeah.
advice.
Please. Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next one? That's a fun one.
Yes, sir.
What would you do if you could replace all the grass on the planet with something else, and why? All the grass on the planet could be replaced with something else. What would it be, and why?
Oh my God! First of all, why would you want to replace all the grass on the planet? We're talking about grass on the lawn, not like code name for something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it clean, mister. Okay.
I'm keeping
Keep
it
it
clean.
clean.
I'm just.
This has
Just
been a
making
very
sure.
actually. This has not been a clean live. I don't know what I'm talking about, but they're having So yes,
All the
grass
grass.
in your lawn.
I don't know. If I had to, okay, fine. Replace the grass. What would I replace it with? I don't know.
I guess you could replace it with the other grass if you wanted to.
Well, I'm not a
Making
smoker,
cutting the lawn
so
a lot more interesting.
it wouldn't
So-
bother me, but sure, let all the people who smoke have a great time. I would. I'm trying to think of something beneficial to me. Gosh darn it. What would it?
Oh, let's come
Does
back
it have to
that.
be something that grows, or it could just be anything?
No, he said anything. It just says what would you replace it with? It could be, concrete if you wanted to. Replace it with what? I'll let you think. I'll go. I
need to
think
think about this.
I would pick. What's that?
No, I said I got to think about this.
I'm gonna say packing peanuts. Okay. Because I'm tired of people putting those in my box, and if they're on as the grass, then I don't need to see them anymore. Okay. So stop putting packing peanuts in my boxes.
I hate packing peanuts too, but why would I want
I do.
more of them in the world? I don't want.
Well, I know, but then they're
I wouldn't
used
make
for
any
that.
more.
They wouldn't be in my box. You know what I'm saying? It has another
Oh,
purpose.
God.
You know what I mean? So packing peanut. Plus, it's softer. You know what I mean? You could land on it. And it'd be better than playing football. Would be interesting. You know what I mean? We'd be playing on
Oh,
packing
God.
peanuts.
I guess I would have like a Willy Wonka type thing where like candy just grew, so everybody you could just walk around and eat the
Okay.
candy. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Because my
Well,
brain's
it's-
just
somebody
going to
else said
food.
somebody said Reese's Pieces. So Reese's Pieces
Yeah,
is one.
Reese's
Somebody
Pieces.
put
I love Reese's
cotton.
Pieces.
It's good. A couple people have said drugs. I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Sponges. It's interesting.
It would have to be
Yeah,
food.
HCF,
'cause
exactly right.
I like food. Yeah,
Food.
you sent me packet
grass
peanuts
is
one
food.
time, but multiple people have sent me packet peanuts.
I've
I
gotten
hate
packing
it.
peanuts before.
Hate
Yeah,
it.
it's terrible.
Like I gotta
Well, you know,
clean
they
that
make
up
those
now.
biodegradable ones. I'm no more or less happy with those. It's just a mess. It's just an
I
absolute
don't
mess.
care exactly. I gotta clean that up. Stop sending me packet peanuts. I say that,
Pops
but I've
Mafia
sent
said
other people
trampolines.
trampolines. I got
Trampolines.
okay.
I don't
You
know. Are
have
they
a
little
lot of
trampolines or
injuries.
just gigantic trampolines?
The ones that they made as toys that you put on your feet. Remember those? The trampoline shoes.
The trampoline shoes. Yeah, there you go. Those were ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it would have to be food, just food in general. Like you could just, I mean, yeah, you can already grow food, so don't get technical with me talking about corn and potatoes. I'm talking about like a burger tree or like a spare rib tree, you know, a meatball tree.
A burger tree?
Yeah, just plant food. Like, yeah, I got the burger
Would
tree.
it have the
I'll put that
bun too, or just the meat? It would just be the meat hanging.
Oh yeah, so you can have a bread tree and a burger tree.
What about a hot dog tree? Do you think a hot dog tree would be too
Why
creepy?
not? But
That's
oh,
kind of
well.
creepy. I don't know. You know.
Bun length.
See, this is when it. See, why does it come down to this? Always. Okay. I blame you. All right. Let's see.
You invited me.
That is true. That is true. I appreciate you coming.
Oh,
All right. You ready for the next one? What do you think? Exactly. What do you think the first person to milk a cow was actually trying to do?
Listen, I've had discussions on this.
Because you know, he didn't know. They didn't know what was going to happen, right? They just saw something and wanted to do something.
No, I mean, when the cows have their little calves and the calves suck at the teat, you know, so the first person to do it obviously knew, okay, this is how this child is getting his nourishment, but you wouldn't know it tastes good. So the first person to decide they wanted to do that, like I don't want nothing that's coming out of another animal. In my
You think humans are the only animals to drink other
we
animals' milk?
Yeah.
So
yeah. So it's like, yeah, I don't know about that one. My thought was the chicken and the egg. Like a chicken is basically crapping something out, and you decided, hey, I want to eat that. Like, no. At least the cow makes more sense. It's like, all right, well.
So you think it was innocent? Like the person really knew what was happening there?
Yeah, I think so. I'll give them the benefit of the
doubt. I think they had a fetish, and I think they had a fetish, and not a very good social life.
They just started pulling, tugging away.
Yeah, I was gonna say they had a very limited social life. They were out in the country. They heard banjo music, and one thing leads to another. It was cold that day. I don't know what to say. Okay, so.
Oh God! Looking for something to do with their hands. Yes, Jay.
That's right. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. That's what they say. So,
the cow was bloated.
It was doing them a favor. That's what he told the police officer. So.
Oh God.
Right. Interesting.
I mean,
I'm not too sure. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Anthony does make a point. He said they worked it all the way down to nothing at all, milking an almond. Like, I think this world has an obsession with milking things because we got oat milk now. Like we just keep trying to find stuff to milk. So.
Well, they can't. Like, supposedly, people are trying to stop using the term milk, right? Because it's not. It's water. It's almond water. It's not almond milk. I mean, So
actually, there was I used to buy this brand of almond milk, and I went to buy it the other day, and it says almond beverage, and I was like, okay, when they change it to beverage, that means something wrong. So
well, I think that my understanding is like the milk industry is trying to push back to prevent people from using the term milk because it's supposed to mean right. It's supposed to come from like an animal or whatever it is. So anyway, but I definitely don't think it was innocent. There's very little innocence in this world. Let's be honest.
Oh boy, can you ever really find enough things to milk? I don't know. Listen, I'm only interested in milking one thing. But
TMI. Okay. As long as that's not
I'm,
happening
del-
during my live,
I'm
I don't care what
delirious.
y'all are up to.
I'm delirious. I gotta sleep.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
What is the soundtrack of your life? The soundtrack.
This is actually something that I've talked about before. Like, what's the music? What's your theme music? Like music that plays when you walk into a room. You know?
Yeah.
I have different ones depending on my mood, but I don't really have a soundtrack to my life. I listen to a lot of different musics. I'd have to like list songs and say, here's the soundtrack of my life. But my top 3 songs that play when I walk into a room in my head, depending on my mood, is either, of course, the Imperial March, Darth Vader's theme. You guys got to know that's on the list. Bret Hart's theme from the Hart Foundation wrestling theme. That was my boy. And the Superman theme, you know, because...
Well, we don't think too highly of ourselves now, do we? Superman, Darth Vader, and a wrestler? Come on.
Yeah, the best wrestler. I'm about to start a fight in the chat. The best wrestler. But yeah, and I have others that, you know, depending on my mood, might pop into my head. But those are my top 3, because come on. Those are awesome songs.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good ones. There's I think that there's ones I could pick from different things, but if I was just thinking like a soundtrack, like a general soundtrack, I'd say Rocky 4. Okay, Rocky 4 soundtrack.
That was
you know what I'm saying? When I walk in and then they're playing, you know what I mean? And then you got the Ivan Drago kind of thing going on when when I'm feeling a little naughty and bad for myself and things like that. So, yeah, I'd like to think that's what it is, but in reality, it's probably Little Giants. Or, you know what I'm saying, Send in the Clowns or something embarrassing like that. That's most likely. Like, you know, you think just like when, you know, you're imagining, like when you're dancing, you're thinking you're the coolest person out there. Yeah. And then if someone takes a video of you and it looks like the Three Stooges.
You're just flapping around.
Just flapping around like you're trying to take off or something. It's ridiculous.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, that's a great question. I like asking people that particular question. Soundtrack. Like, what's the music that plays in your head when you walk in? Because people have some good songs. Some people never thought of it. Like, how do you not think about that? You don't have the theme song that plays your theme song? Like, come on.
I like that episode of Big Bang Theory where you had that speaker in his chest and he actually could play something as you walked. I need to get that shirt. I
looked up that shirt when that episode came out, and they used to sell it, but I don't think you could find it anymore. But they
you probably could find it on eBay for a bunch of money, but I'm sure
maybe.
Yeah, but that was cool. So, yeah, think about it. Think about it.
Oh, Pops Mafia said, hold on. He said, what music would we play for each other?
Okay, go ahead.
That's a good one. I don't know. For Barbarian, what music would I play for Barbarian? I don't know. I would probably play, you guys are going to kill me because I can't remember the name of the song, but the one from Thor Ragnarok, I can't remember the name of the freaking song. Oh, God. You guys know the song. It was the main song they played in the trailer. Somebody hit me in the chat. You guys know what it is. It's a good song, Barbarian. It's a good song. Yeah. Because I know you're looking like, is this a sucky song? No, it's a good song.
This sounds like something that sounds good, but it ends up being something
Rebel
pretty
Yell?
crappy.
Is that what it's called, guys? Somebody in the chat knows. I know Chase knows what it is. It's the song from Thor Ragnarok. You know I can't.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. That's a cool
Thunderstruck. There you go. Thank you, Chase. Yeah,
AC/DC.
I know you guys.
Thunderstruck. Yeah, I like that. I'm a big AC/DC fan.
I would play that song for you.
Let's see, JKL. I'm Too
song.
Sexy. How about I'm Too Sexy by Right Side Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool, right? Going in the clubs. You know what I mean? Going in the clubs and you got that going. That's good. That's good stuff.
I'll take it. It's. I mean,
I used to love that song.
It's
I bought
not a great
CD,
song, but
a Right Said Fred CD. It was lit, and I was like, "There's got to be better songs on it." There was literally the only decent. Everything else was total garbage. Total garbage.
It's not the best song in the world, but it fits my personality because that's how I would have fun with that song. Would have so
Yeah,
much
it's a
fun.
cool song. It's a cool song.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh God.
All right, let's see what we got next here. Can I see where's
Guys, you could participate more in the chat too.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good thing.
All right, what kind of food would you never offer a tiger?
Myself. A tiger.
A tiger.
Why would I be offering a tiger food?
Well, he's hungry. You know what I mean? Tigers eat too. You know what I mean? Like,
Frosted
pretend you're
Flakes.
Tiger King. Like, you standing for Tiger King. He's like, look, I can't show up today. You need to feed the tiger. What food are you going to avoid feeding the tiger?
Okay, number one, I've never watched Tiger King.
Okay.
And number two, I would Frosted Flakes because they're great.
Ah!
And
Is that
Tony
right?
the Tiger makes them.
Only
Why
the
not?
tiger.
I don't know. If I had to offer a tiger food, it would be something with a lot of meat, so they wouldn't want to eat meat. Give them
Yeah,
like
but what
a
you
rack of
wouldn't
lamb.
you want? You would need to find something you wouldn't offer them, not what you
Oh,
would.
wouldn't
wouldn't.
offer them. Oh, I thought you
would
said
not.
would.
Would you never offer?
Never offer a tiger. Oh my goodness. Anything with spice in it, because that'll set them off. Anything hot. I hear they don't like spice.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that's for me, it's anything that's small that I got to get really close for. Okay, everything I'm going to offer a tiger is on the end of a stick. Okay, a really, really long stick. Okay, so I can be outside the cage and like, here you go, buddy. I'm not be handing them, hey, would you like this grain in my hand? That's not good. No, I'm not going to do that. Nope.
I don't care how big it is. I'm not getting anywhere near the tiger. It's getting thrown as far as I can throw it.
Whatever I can get in a slingshot, he's having in his mouth because I'm not getting anywhere near that darn thing. Carrot.
Yeah, we got some funny answers in the chat. Brussels sprouts.
Taco Bell. I think he would like Taco Bell. I don't think he would have the cleaning up after the tiger afterwards would be brutal.
Well, you didn't say I had to clean up. You just said.
Well, if you're feeding the tiger, most likely you got to deal with the other end too.
Nope,
You know what I mean?
nope.
So.
No, it's not just like
that's a fun surprise. That's a second, you know what I mean?
No, I treat them like I did with my kids. I fed them. I didn't change them.
You never got changed? That's terrible.
Hey, I had a wife. She was good at it.
Is that right? So I'll work the top half. You work the bottom half. How's that sound? Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
God.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Oh God, yeah, no catnip, no catnip.
Catnip. That's a good call. That's a good. What is the most useless skill you possess? The most useless skill.
Oh my God, I have this. I can do this thing with my finger. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's my pinky. I can literally make a fist with my pinky, and most people
your pinky sticks through.
Yeah, that's my pinky right there. So I can bend my pinky. So far, my pinkies are actually bent. I don't know if you guys noticed. So I can bend my pinky in my fist. It's very useless.
How did you know you had this talent? Were you that bored in class one day?
No,
or something
when I used to suck my thumb. So I used to suck my thumb more on my left hand than my right hand. And for whatever reason, I started bending my pinky because I would touch my upper lip. I don't know why, but it was comforting. So yeah. I was able. I can't do it as much with my right hand anymore. As you can see, it's very hard to do. But my left hand, I could still make a full fist with my pinky. So that's pretty useless.
Mine is sort of a tie with all the skills that I have. All of my skills are pretty useless. I don't have a skill that's actually useful for the most part. I would probably say either wiggling my ears.
Can you still do it? Oh, nice. Okay.
So I can do that. That kept me busy in most of my classes in school. And then, I can also do this. Can you do this?
No, I never learned how to do that thing. I never learned how to do it.
You go like this, like that. Just go like that. And then you just turn it.
See,
like this. You go like this. And then you just turn it like this. And then it's...
Yeah, I never. Yeah.
Something my dad taught me. It's the only thing that dad wouldn't play
That's the only,
baseball with me. He didn't teach me how to read. He taught me that one thing.
that's
Other
the
than
only thing
that,
he
I
ever
learned
taught
nothing
you.
from dear old dad. So.
Hey, Luau, what's up?
Hey, the luau's here. Hey, super chat. Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
You know what that means?
Super chat. You know what that means, Chase? Do it.
Yeah, I was about to say take it down. Now do it.
Now do it.
Flush with cash, baby.
Flush with cash. Thank you very much, Luau. That was really nice of you, buddy.
God.
I appreciate you showing up. You don't have to give any money, but we always, we'll always appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always appreciated. Not necessary, but
Yeah, we're just
definitely appreciated.
hanging out, having fun. I don't know. I was going to say telling stories, but we really are answering questions that the internet told me to answer and ask.
That's
Okay?
becoming very bad stories.
That's turning into some things that probably I would never wanted to share, but
Oh God.
somebody was asking me at work about a story that I've told, that I've told many times now about my stomach and a hotel door. And somebody asked me to tell it. And I was like, it's on the internet. Just go.
Yeah,
check it.
right. You find it.
It's up there. I can point you right to
Oh,
the
God.
thing where I tell
Right
this
to the
story.
video, yeah.
Which it was a live. I had a live, and there was another video that I did. I did a couple of things.
Yeah, I think I was on one where you told it.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
the original time I heard you tell it. I wasn't on that live, but I remember being there. But I think you
Yeah,
told
we
it
actually. I had a live where I invited people on to tell stories, and I did giveaways for that. I might want to do that again. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So, anyway, but yeah, it was unfortunate. So, all right. Let's see. Where are we here? All right. If you were a dog, are you ready? If you were a dog, what breed would you be? What breed of dog would you be?
I have no idea. People.
I'm sorry?
I have no idea. I remember when I was younger, a guy told me I looked like a Doberman, so I'm saying Doberman, but I don't
Doberman.
know. I don't.
Do you think you're that mean of a, just kind of like a?
I don't think I'm mean, but he said I looked like a Doberman, so I was okay.
Well, just because people say I look like a lot of things, I'm not going to repeat half of them. But
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't really know, like, what personality of dog do you guys think I would be? I don't know. Somebody in the chat, tell me what type of dog I would be.
Someone said German Shepherd, or I don't know if that's them or you, but Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Hold on.
I'm assuming they're talking about themselves right now. But tell me what you think I would be now. But what would you be, Barbarian?
Me? I would be one of those little yappy dogs. You know what I'm saying? One of those. I'm not really sure, like a mixed, fluffy one that's really cute, and the really attractive girls carry around near their. Anyway. And not just for that, but also because I'm a lot of bark, no bite. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm tough, and I'm a barbarian. I'm like the least barbarian person ever. I was just like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr." And just like, yeah, okay. Just sit down over there, okay? So I'd be one of those little yappy dogs. Absolutely.
Yeah. I remember
Maybe the Taco Bell dog. What is that Taco? Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That was definitely a Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. There you go. Chihuahua.
I remember a lady in my building had a Chihuahua. It was a mean little thing, but yeah, it was all bark and no bite. It would like chase you and bark at you, but as soon as you turned around to confront it, it would run away. Oh God! Who's that? Snoop Dogg? I would be a Snoop Dogg.
There you go.
I'll take
That's
it.
cool. That's cool.
Oh,
All right. All right. Ready for the next one? What do you want to be remembered for? What would you like to be remembered?
My legacy. I think
Your
about this
legacy.
a lot lately, and I've been saying I'm building my
Why is
legacy.
that? Why are you thinking about this?
But
I don't understand.
Because listen, we don't all live forever, bro.
Just me. You don't.
Just you, yeah. I'm not living forever. And I know it sounds morbid, but like I said, next year I'll be 50. I'm pretty sure I'm halfway through my life already, at minimum.
Half? You think you're going to be 100? You're the
No,
next.
that's what I
Byrne
said.
here.
At minimum, I probably won't make it through my 80s, but you don't have much time left, so you got to start thinking of what you want to leave behind, what you want to be remembered for. Like I said, not to be morbid, it's just one of those things that kind of keeps me going. Like, what am I doing? So my legacy, what I want to be remembered for, is basically for being a good person. Like, I don't need like greatness and legacy and statues or whatever. I just want when people think about me when I'm gone, for them to go, he was a good dude. That's it. I don't ask for much. I don't need to be famous or whatever. Just he was a good dude. Somebody you could count on, somebody who was trustworthy, honest, just a good person. That's it. That's all I need.
Pops Mafia said this took a sad turn. It did. I didn't realize we were going to go there. Yeah. Well,
That's why I said not to be morbid, but
right.
it's
whenever somebody says not to be morbid, they're immediately morbid. Just so you know, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Chase. He was awesome. Exactly. But see, it's something people don't like talking about because they think it's a downer, but it happens to everyone. So it's something that should be talked about more. Like, listen, it's gonna happen. So just make it normalized and not be so sad about it.
Right.
So
well, I think that of course, the reality is you want to be remembered for one thing, but in reality, people are going to remember you for whatever they want to remember you for.
True.
Okay?
True.
So that ultimately, that's what people are going to have to, sort. But what you want to be remembered for, I guess, really depends. For me, I don't need 20, 25 statues. 10 to 12 statues will be fine. Bronze mainly, you know what I'm saying, and with ripped abs, you know what I'm saying. So real lifelike, realistic, none of this, but I think the main thing for me is being a good person. Yeah, sure. I mean,
don't crap on my
gorgeous looks and my rapist wit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I want to really mainly be remembered. So, rapist. I said rapist.
Oh, okay, God, you're getting demonetized. Pops Mafia said at least one gold barbarian statue.
At least one gold. Yeah, that's true. I don't want it to get stolen. They got to be careful about too much of a value there, right? Okay, so yeah. But yeah, I think that would be nice. I for me, the one thing that I enjoy is people laugh. Like I said, I try to do things. I'm a big whore for that. I really am. I'm I'm gonna say whatever I need to say or do whatever I need to do for a couple laughs.
To get a laugh,
to get a laugh, and that's ultimately what it is. Have fun, and that's it. Life is make life fun. Why not?
Yeah. Like I always tell my kids, when you're standing there, right, and you see somebody walking towards you, there's two things that go through your head. It's like, oh my God, here comes such and such, and you're happy to see this person, or it's like, oh my God, here comes such and such, and you don't want to be around this person. Which person do you want to be? I want to be the one when I'm coming, people go, oh my God, oh, happy to see you. Like, yeah. So yeah. That's.
Well, I think that, but the reality is, we probably, at least for myself, I think everybody loves me. I have this idea that everybody loves me. In reality, I know that's not true. I mean, there'll be at least one or two people that'll be pleased that I've passed away. So, and Mom, if you're listening, forgive me. Okay, so
yeah, I know everybody doesn't like. I even tell people, like, too much of me can be annoying. So it's good that they don't get too much of me, because I know I can be annoying.
Are you reading my diary again?
Screaming Funko said, talk about being morbid. If you could be cremated and have your ashes spread anywhere in the world, where would you want to be? First of all, I don't want to be cremated, because I don't care what you say. People don't know what happens after you die. You could probably feel that in your soul in the afterlife. Don't burn me.
But there's a possibility you'll be burning in the afterlife anyway. So we're just, skipping to the head of the line, aren't we?
So. But in the event that it does happen, I don't know. I would just want my family to decide that. Where do you think I would want to be? I don't know. Spread my ashes around Brooklyn.
There you go. Fire. Yeah, you want to? Don't you want to try to spread it out in a bunch of places? I don't want to be just dumped in one place. You know what I'm saying? You want to be sort of spread around in different places. I have a couple. I have some G-rated ones and I have some X-rated ones. I'll skip the X-rated ones. I'll tell you about those later. But what I would like to do is I would like somebody to reenact the scene from Big Lebowski, where somebody goes with the can and they open it up over the Grand Canyon. I don't think it was the Grand Canyon, but something like the Grand, and it goes out and it blows in someone's mouth. But that's all I want. Okay, so if I die before you do, JKL, that's your responsibility. Okay, you grab me, and bring me to the Grand Canyon and find some schlub with his mouth open. Okay, because we got to get the whole thing. Get it on video too. Okay, I want to get that on video. So.
Oh God,
that's too much.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. There are two things that I did see you could do with your ashes after you pass. One is you can get put into like the roots of a tree, and then they plant the tree and you grow with the tree.
That's
so
cool.
That would be kind of cool. And another one is like you can have your ashes crushed into like a diamond or a faux diamond, and then it could be carried around. So those would be kind of cool. But the problem with the tree is that you probably get crapped on a lot or pissed on, and I don't like the idea of that. And the problem with the diamond is somebody could lose you, and then I don't like that either. So
well, you're gonna get lost one way. If you get thrown into a river or something, you're gonna get lost anyway.
No,
right?
But the ashes, it's like you're spreading your essence around. You're a diamond. You're gonna be in a sewer somewhere at the bottom of a drain.
Jeez, whoever you're giving this to is awful clumsy. They dropped a whole diamond down in the sewer. Holy crap!
You know what happened? It said shoot him into space. Yeah, shoot me into space.
If I gave a diamond to my wife, it would be in the couch. Okay, it'd be in a couch cushion, and then given away at some thrift shop. That's where I'd end up.
Exactly. See, and then the couch would eventually end up in a landfill somewhere, and that's where you'd be. No.
It'd probably be in some shady hotel with people blowing farts into it all day long. That'd probably be where I'd end up. Okay. And of course, we're at the top of the order. We brought back farts. Okay, so there you go. It all comes around, full circle. So.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we got a couple more here, and then we got. I tell you what. Before we do our next one, let's go do our last giveaway. I need a hashtag. So hashtag me, y'all. Let's do it.
Yeah, Rock and Roll just started their lives.
We might lose some people. If we do, that's cool. I understand. No worries. Okay. But this is better than that. So just so you know, nothing personal, Rock and Roll.
We're more entertaining.
We're way more. All right.
Where you're turned into mulch. It's a 30-day process. There's a process where you're turned into mulch. Oh gosh.
Let's see. I see a hashtag. Is it WrestleMania? Was that the first one?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. All right.
WrestleMania.
That's
Nadia
our hashtag, y'all. All right. Nadia got in?
Yep. Yeah, WrestleMania is actually this weekend, this Saturday.
Is it? Oh, is that why I didn't know what was going on. I'm not much of a. I used to be a huge wrestling fan in the '80s, but I've since fallen off significantly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a huge wrestling fan up until maybe the mid 2000s, but I still pay attention. I watch the bigger events now, so definitely watching WrestleMania. Should be fun.
All right, ready? In a zombie apocalypse, who would last longer, you or me?
Definitely me.
I'm sorry?
Faster. I could run faster than you.
Hold on. Let's hold on a second. Okay. You probably run right into one of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where you're running. You can't just run. They're everywhere. It's a zombie apocalypse.
I know where I'm running.
Oh, where are you running?
Okay, let's say the zombie apocalypse started this very second.
Yeah.
You would live longer basically because you're in a less populated area than me. So I would probably be overrun. Okay. But all things being equal, I think I would last longer.
Is that right?
I think so.
Now, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I'm very crafty. Okay, I fight dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm not gonna shoot them or something like that. I'm gonna claw their eyes out. Okay, so scratch. So
let me ask you a question.
I have a natural, like, if I'm frightened, I'll evacuate my bowels. And their zombies are not. They're not interested in that meat. Okay, that meat smells rotted, and they would not want it. Okay, so.
All right, guys, in the chat between me and Barbarian, who you think would last?
Let's get a vote. Let's get a vote going. Is it JKL or the Barbarian who's giving things to you? Just remember that. Okay, I'm giving things away to you, and JKL is just giving you grief. Okay, so I'm not letting that to sway you or anything like that. You just make the right move.
Oh God. Oh, Barbarian would talk their ears off. Oh man. Listen, I already told you
I really
guys.
like those zombie apocalypse shows and movies
I
and
do
stuff
too.
like that. And I've learned a lot. I really have, like watching Zombieland. I know how to do things. You know what I mean? I
Double tap, baby.
double
Always
tap.
double
That's right.
tap.
That's exactly right. Double tap.
I think, like, in a real. Like, first of all, it depends on which type of zombies, because there's
Uh-huh.
different types depending on which show you're following. So we're
Mhm.
going with a basic Walking Dead type zombie,
Well, most of them are like The Walking Dead. They're not like that. What is it? Z? What is it?
World War Z, yeah,
World War Z. They're not like fast
or
moving.
like
I wouldn't imagine. I would
like
think
The
they would
Last
probably.
of Us, because those are kind of fast, and then they got
Or
the
Shaun of
ones
the
that are
Dead.
like
They're
fast.
kind of Shaun of the Dead
Shaun
type.
of the
You
Dead.
know.
Okay, all right. So if we're talking about slow, shambling
Right.
zombies, then
Right.
I think we both do pretty well, but I think I'd last longer. I'm not saying you wouldn't do well. I'm just saying I would live longer. So we could
Well,
be talking like years.
if we were together and trying to beat them, I got to be honest with you. I'm a good friend until I'm afraid for my life, and then I'm going to tie your shoelaces together when you're asleep, and then when it's time to get up and run, you're done for. Okay, just so you know. Okay,
if we were together, we would be unstoppable.
is that
Like if you want to find a zombie apocalypse partner,
right? Mhm.
it's you go with the Barbarian or you go with El Awesome. Like,
Right.
come on, guys,
I got you.
come on.
I'm
What better
pretty
duo?
sure we'd be unstartable. Okay, I'm not sure that we. I'm not. I don't think we'd be unstoppable. I think we'd be unstartable. I think it was hot and well. We'd be eaten very
I
quickly.
mean, listen. We both diet in a way
True.
where we can go a long time without eating, so
That's true.
that wouldn't be a problem, right? We're both smart enough to know what we need to do to like get in a good area and be quiet, and we're both ruthless
Be quiet.
enough.
That's bad news for me. I can't be quiet. It's just like.
Come on, man, you're messing up.
Do you hear something? I hear something. It could be a zombie. I hear something. I'd be doing that the whole time. You're like, would you please shut up? You know. It'd be the worst.
Oh God.
The worst.
And I was gonna say we're both ruthless enough that if we had to make
That's
the decision, everybody else would have to go.
That's for sure. That's absolutely for sure.
The zombie horde is coming. Let's go. Trip the little girl. Trip the little girl.
That young meat is awful tender. You know what I mean? I'm tough. I'm like a whole shoe or a boot. Mm-mm.
Oh God.
Mm.
I'm gonna save you the embarrassment because nobody put Barbarian would last longer.
I'm sorry? You look, y'all, you're on my live. What is going on? That is not cool.
Oh boy, we got at least one person who played the fifth, but
Mom, if you're out there, please chime in. Can we grade on the curve? I think I saw one person. Let me type my own name in it.
Oh man. Oh yeah, if it's the 28 Days Later zombies or World War Z zombie, any fast zombies, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody can get away from those World War Z ones. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous.
Too fast.
Especially when they got on the plane. You remember that part when they got on the plane? I was like, this is just absolutely preposterous.
It's too much. Too much. They're too fast. There's too many of them.
All right, you ready for the next one? We're
Yes,
gonna do a couple
sir.
more. We'll do our poll, and then we'll let everybody chill and go over and check out one of the other lives. All right, what do you believe is the most horrible way to die?
Oh my God, my most feared way of dying, which is drowning, and I can't swim, so that's my greatest.
So that skinny
fear.
dipping thing is really looking kind of terrifying here. You know?
No, I could do it because if I'm in a pool, like when I go to the beach and I have to get in the water in the ocean, I
Yeah.
rarely go like past mid chest because I don't want to get sucked out too far.
Yeah,
Because you keep going, you're done. In a pool, I know my limit, and even if I go too deep, there's a floor. So eventually I'll hit it and I can push myself up.
But you do know
Or at
that
least
the water in a pool is clear. So skinny dipping in a pool, you might think people can't see, but people can see pretty clearly what's going on down there.
But if I'm skinny dipping in a pool, it's not going to be like a pool full of people, not like a public pool in the middle of the afternoon. It's
That's
gonna
the
be
most fun. That's the whole point. Who wants to go skinny dipping by yourself? What are you doing in there?
not by myself, but not in a pool full of people. It'd be like a private pool, me and a woman,
And who?
and it'd be
And Drew
at night.
Barrymore. Is that what we said? What was
Sure,
Drew?
Drew Barrymore,
Drew
fine.
Barrymore. Okay.
If she's willing, I'm willing. Like, let's do it.
Well, if she's in the pool and you're in the pool, you know.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The more people in there is better because it camouflages, right? You have fewer people. It's
The camouflage, they can hide me.
Right.
Oh God.
So you sing drowning. Okay.
Yeah.
For
drowning,
me,
that's the most
I gotta
fun.
think that being buried alive sounds like the most
Yeah, that's
unpleasant
another one.
way to die. I just can't imagine. Did you ever see? There's a movie. I think it's with what's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
I
Have
saw
you seen that?
movie. Yeah.
I was watching
It's
it with my
such a good
wife,
movie.
and she's
Oh.
never done this before. She's like, I can't watch anymore, and just stopped halfway through and said, "This is just too creepy." It was really creepy. I did not.
Yeah.
I felt very claustrophobic just watching it.
Yeah.
That was not cool. That was not
I
absolutely.
thought that was such a good movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was just an interesting movie, and it played on that fear of, like, yeah, you're buried alive, man.
Yeah.
What do you do? There's nothing you could do. Just sit there and run out of air and die. Like,
I know that's the thing. And just like if the time that you would have to think, like, or jumping off a building, like a really tall building, you're like,
yeah,
you're
have
like
time to
screaming,
think about
and
it,
then you
yeah.
have to like get a second wind to scream some more because you're falling so much. It's just like no,
Yeah.
that's, it needs to
Yeah.
be an instant type of thing. So
Yeah.
that's not. I don't
Yeah,
think.
and James
This
said,
really has taken a turn here. Why did we go down this road? I'm not. Really
James said, burning alive. That's another one that freaks me out, like to burn. But the worst for me would be drowning. That's
Well,
just-
if you imagine yourself as a marshmallow, it's not that bad. Let's be honest.
see, with my luck,
I
I'd
love
be
me some
burning.
s'mores. What's that?
I said, my luck, I'd be burning, jump into some water, and then drown.
You're buried alive on fire, and then they pour water on
And
you.
they
and
pour
you drown.
water.
That's probably it. I think that's the worst way.
That's the trifecta. There you
That's
go.
the
I'm
top three
done.
right there, all in one.
Oh, jeez.
All right, last one. You ready for the last one?
Last one. Let's go.
Would you brag about your spontaneous acts of kindness? So if you do a spontaneous, would
No.
you brag about it?
No.
Or are
I
you
don't
the
like-
type of
I do
person that
I
would
do.
just do it for the doing?
I do it already, and I've said it before on lives. Like, if I'm in a store and I'm paying for something and somebody's buying something, I'll be like, "How much does that cost?" Here, and I'll pay for it right there, and I'll walk away. I don't wait for them to thank me or want to pay me back or be like, "No, don't worry about." Nope, here, that's my act of kindness for the day. So I don't brag about. I tell people because you ask. But I don't go around bragging about, like, look at this good thing I did. Like, no, I just do random acts of kindness because it's just fun.
Well, you're good. You're a good person. You're a good person. I would only do it on video. Okay, so it would need to be. If I couldn't get video footage out of it, I don't really see the point. I mean, so I need that. And then, how am I going to get my gold statue if I don't do these random acts of kindness that I'm, planning on perpetrating on people? You know what I'm saying? And it's only good when it's also backed up by something mean-spirited. I like to do kindness, but then trip the person or something like that. That makes it more fun.
You see, you're the company that gives $100,000 to a charity that spends 10 million bragging about it. That's you.
Right. Yeah. It's in a commercial that costs double that. Exactly right.
Oh God.
Well, at least somebody got something out of it.
Oh, he said, Screaming Funko said, "I hope I have a 75-inch TV." I'm not paying for a 75-inch TV.
I understood.
Oh God.
All right. So hopefully everybody enjoyed our questions. We hopefully had a fun time. We're going to be doing some more lives.
Awesome.
We hadn't done one in months.
Yeah, it's been.
And I was trying to figure out a kind of a set up a way of doing it. I have some other ideas that may happen. So if you have some suggestions on some things you'd like to see us do, and some other people that may want to join us along the way, and whoever's available, like I said, I'm happy to try to, hopefully have a fun time. That's ultimately what it is. We're here to have fun. And if people enjoy it, then that's all we want to try to do is just, go out for me, this has been a lot of fun hanging out with a good friend, JKL. Lots of other good people hopefully have joined us in the chat, and some other future people that will join us. And I think that's ultimately that's what it is. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. We got our last giveaway, Chase. Let's see if we can hook that up see what we can see who wins this thing. Banana time, peanut butter jelly time.
What two celebrities would you want to be stuck on an island with? Janet Jackson, Halle Berry. Next.
They couldn't do anything for you on an island. What are you going to do with those two on an island? They couldn't help you survive.
Listen, it's not about survival. It's about repopulating the island. It's deserted. It needs people.
But imagine the chafing. Okay, don't forget about the chafing. Okay, it's very dry out there. So I think I'd rather have somebody like what's the dude that could help you survive? That's what I think I would probably. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure everything else out.
They'd be so needy. They'd be like, "Can you go get me a pineapple?
Whatever
I need a pineapple.
Whatever you need."
Come on, I'm swimming for it. After the second day, like I understand what you're in for here, and it's nefarious.
Listen,
dark, but after the second day, look, that's worn off.
Listen, you go to either one of those women's Instagram. They are both in great shape. Okay. They'll be okay. They'll help. They'll probably save my life.
All right, Screaming Funkos. Screaming Funkos. All right. Let's see what we got here.
I know he was here a minute ago. Make sure you're still here, Screaming Funkos.
Yeah. Scream it in the chat there if you're still here.
Let us know what you want.
And then hopefully you find something in the pop stack that you're interested in.
Yep, still here.
Let me know. Don't forget to follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram. Yes, and let me know what you picked and your address. I can send it to you.
The Super Chicken Soda is gone and Yondu is gone.
That's right. Lots of other stuff back there. Hopefully something people will enjoy. I pulled some recently. I haven't put the video yet, but I opened some Predators. I opened a whole bunch of Predators. Predator is one of my favorite sodas. It is a cool one. Flash Gordon, gotcha.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha. Flash Gordon.
And everybody, take a look at Holly English's comment because you might find a gem at Five Below. Nice.
What does it say? Round 6 AK Squid Games can be found at Five Below. They printed a round before they officially changed it to Squid Games 5. Yeah. Oh, cool.
So if you find the Squid Game pop that says round 6, because that was the original name of it. Then,
is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a good find.
Yeah, that's a good find.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. What do you got going on, JKL? We'll give you the center screen here. Center screen, Chase.
Come on. It's all about me right now. Come on. It's been a long time. Put me up there. I got. Thank you. I got lost footage. My next video coming. Hopefully it'll be edited and out by tomorrow. It's lost footage. It was recorded last year in July, so that'll be interesting to hear us talk about stuff that was happening in July. The channel is still going and kicking. We just, haven't done any new stuff yet. But I got, like I said, old footage that I'm editing. Some of it'll be lost footage. Some of it'll just be new. But we do have some changes coming to the channel as far as content that we're going to be putting out since we're not going to be doing as much Funko stuff. So you'll see what we do. And I do want to start doing another live. It'll probably be monthly instead of weekly. Like I'll do one once a month. Once I figure it out, I'll let people in on it. But don't expect that till later in the year because, I'm still just kind of enjoying being away from YouTube. So. But other than that, just stay tuned, man. Content's coming. I'm up to 710 subs. Appreciate all you guys. And go back to the Barbarian.
Center screen.
And I appreciate the birthday wishes. for you guys that hit me up on my birthday. So thank you.
Yeah, it's very good. I had a
Yeah,
birthday
Bubba
not that long
was
ago
awesome.
too. No, don't
Yeah.
forget me. You know.
Yeah, yours was second.
We need
right?
more me. No, I'm just kidding. So I do appreciate JKL joining us. Chase behind the scenes working as the director/producer, unpaid, mind you. He thinks he's getting a paycheck. I'm helping him out there. But I do appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I got a lot of people asking me when the next live was going to be. I don't get, even though I'm monetized, I don't get much money for this. Okay, let's be real. I do hopefully to hang out with some good friends and have a fun time and hopefully be semi-entertaining to people. So that's why we're here. So I do have some good stuff coming out. Got some more soda videos that I've got. I've opened a mystery box that I just recently got. And I got a very kind of a weird thing. Hopefully people like it. People may not. I did 23andMe. If anybody knows what it is, it's a DNA test type of thing. And we're going to find out what the barbarian's actually made of. Okay, I did a health screening, which scared the bejesus out of me, mind you, because I'm going to die a million different ways. And then it tells me a little bit about who I am. And a little sneak peek, I found out that I'm part Neanderthal. Okay, now I kind of already knew I was a bit of Neanderthal, but I'm actually part Neanderthal. So it's kind of unfortunate, but anyway, so that's such as it is. So hopefully that'll be interesting for people. So I got a video that I'm pulling together. I did it before, and you'll see me spitting a bunch, which was kind of gross. I'll fast forward through all that, and then the actual results of how it turned out. So it is cool if you've never done it before. Learn a little bit about yourself and maybe a little bit about your genealogy if you're into that stuff. So anyway, so that'll be a video, one of the videos. It's not like something I'm planning on going down some road, but is one off that I was planning on doing. So, but again, lots of soda videos, lots of pop videos coming out. And I've got the sticker swap with Umpty Scratch, which I appreciate him joining me in. And so, yeah, we'll be doing a lot of those type of things. If there's something you want to see me open, just let me know. I might try to go back and do some more food stuff and try a few different types of things. I'm trying to do some shorts. I don't know if people know this. I'm on TikTok now. That's right. The oldest man on TikTok right here. Okay. And I've learned something. TikTok is so much harder to figure out than YouTube. I cannot figure out how to get views or anybody to watch anything. I'm just putting my shorts up there. So if you see the shorts on YouTube, you'll see them on TikTok. So just let people know kind of what's going on. That's where we're at. So hopefully you enjoyed some of the stuff that I'm doing. The shorts are a lot of fun. Just showing off my Chase and common sodas that I got. So anyway, so I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We're going to try to do them Thursday each week. I can't guarantee it'll be every Thursday, but many Thursdays, that's what we'll look to do. 7 o'clock, I'll post on my Instagram if we're having a live, etc., and who maybe will be joining us. Okay, so that's all I got for tonight. Hopefully everybody had a fun time. Chase, you can bring us back to JKL and me at the same time. And like I said, hopefully everybody had a fun time enjoying I went to GalaxyCon. That was fun.
Yep.
So yeah, we're back to business, and it's getting warm here in Virginia. So it'll be fun to do some more lives, etc. I might do some by the pool. I have a pool out back. You see me lounging by the pool. I've got abs now. They're under a bunch of fat, but I do have them.
Well, everyone has abs. So
That's right.
We all have abs.
Well, I couldn't bend, so I wasn't sure that I had them. You know what I'm saying? So that was, I'm pretty sure now I can bend. So I'm pretty sure there's an ab in it. So anyway, so hopefully everybody had a fun time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, right. This was awesome. So glad that you invited me on, and this was great. We had a good time.
Had a good time. It's a bit of a blast for the past a little bit, but also a blast for the future, right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you again for coming out. Go over and check out Rock and Roll. I guess he's having his live right now, and
the luau just went live too. So.
The luau did. I don't want to cut into his time either. So he's a good dude, and we appreciate him coming in and giving us a super chat too. That was cool. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one.
Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Come on, hit the button.
Hit it.
Is he Chase. You to hit it?
Chase.